In it. What is up, everyone? Welcome into the pregame show of Thursday Night Football. Alex Robson, Mike on the mic. We're back here once again for this Carolina Panthers versus Houston Texans.
Pretty much. That's how I feel too. That's how I feel too. Trust me. This is the first dud of the year.
Yeah, we'll see
Good
how
Lord.
it might be a close game. It just all depends to me. Well, I mean, we'll talk about it here in a second. Right now, actually, getting to the key players. These are my key players. And I was about to say it all depends on how good or bad Davis Mills actually is. I have no idea about this kid. You probably know more than me just because of your college football affliction and fandom, but I don't know hardly anything about Davis Mills, and I don't have any expectations for Davis Mills. But based off how this game's going to go, if the Texans are even going to be in it against this undefeated Panthers team, Davis Mills is going to have to be a diamond in the rough. And I picked CMC because I think CMC is just going to take over this game. I mean, sorry, guys, for picking the big name on the entire team. It's kind of a boring pick. But I just feel like he's going to take over this game. He's going to have 2 or 3 touchdowns and 150 total yards.
Yeah, the only guy really worth a damn. You just had to throw up there. Really? We're going to be that dull today, Mike, on the mic?
Yeah.
That's what we're doing today?
Okay.
Well, I guess it is a dud game, so I kind of understand it. I went a little different direction. I went all defense with my special players to go here. You may recognize that guy on the right. That is Vernon Hargreaves. If you're a college football fan, you know exactly where that guy played at. He played at the University of Florida, one of the best Gators in recent memory, part of that DBU we got going on over there, even though he's kind of been a dud in the NFL. But so it goes. I think for the Panthers to win this for the Texans to find a way to win this football game, they're going to have to force Sam Darnold into mistakes. They're going to have to make plays and intercept the ball. They're going to have to keep pressure on these receivers for the Carolina Panthers. And I think Vernon Hargreaves, who's been solid in the first 2 games for the Texans, I think he has to have a big role. And then Shaq Thompson. This dude's been a monster for the Panthers this year, making plays left and right. He's going to have to bring pressure, I believe, on a rookie quarterback, Davis Mills, in the pocket. He is going to have to, along with the rest of his defense, really get in his young rookie quarterback head and make him be a dud. He has to. That's what the Panthers got to do to win this football game.
Very good choice as well. A lot of people don't realize is CMC out on these passes. He's probably matched up on a linebacker, but once he makes that linebacker miss, these DBs like Hargreaves are the guys that got to swarm on him and try and get him to the ground. It's a little bit easier said than done. Anyways, to talk about Davis Mills just for a second, can you give me some more info on this guy? I don't know much about him. He played for Stanford, right?
He did play for Stanford.
Andrew Luck?
No. That's even a comment. It should register you getting a slap in the face. But anyway, Davis Mills played 13 games in 3 years at Stanford. He had multiple knee and leg issues with the Cardinal. He was okay when he played. He never was a very big superstar or anything like that. He was a game manager in the games that he played. Only 11 of those games were starts. He was okay. He was only drafted the way he was because the Texans needed somebody. Mm-hmm. Like, they needed somebody to fill up that quarterback roster. Now, I think he can be a very solid quarterback, but do not expect this guy to throw big plays. He does not have the best arm in the world. He is going to be a guy that if the Texans, why am I mixing those twos up? If the Texans are going to win this football game, they're going to have to manage the ball. They're going to have to run the ball. And Davis Mills will have to make some throws every now and again. He can do just that. He can make throws when he needs to, but do not expect him to be the reason the Texans win this football game if they find a way to do so.
So it sounds like they need to pound the rock with these experienced running backs and try to play some good defense against what's been an offense that has clicked, and it surprised me a ton. I mean, when I say a ton, I had this team going 5-12. Well, they're 2 out of those 5 victories in the bank already here in week 2. Are you extremely surprised by how well the Panthers offense has been playing so far this year as well?
I don't want to talk about it. I really, really don't. I really, really don't. It hurts my heart to see the offense doing well for obvious reasons. And that's not a knock on Sam Darnold. I actually today was compared to Sam Darnold. Somebody asked me if I was his cousin or something. I am not. Trust me, I would not hate on my relative this much, especially a very successful one in terms of money he's made. But Sam Darnold, I'm happy he's finally finding success. He's doing well. Not necessarily great, but he's managing the game, which really with this Panthers offense that has an all-world talent like Christian McCaffrey, all Sam really has to do is get CMC the ball and get the hell out of the way. That's all he needs to do. And he's doing fine at that. He's managing the game. I'm impressed with this Panthers offense so far. They look good. They look good. They look good. That's all you can really say. And along with a great defense as well that has really just lit up the world, in my opinion. They've played two kind of subpar offenses. This is going to be number 3 in a row, in my opinion, of pretty subpar offenses. But the offense of Carolina has performed very well.
I am 9 in the chat here saying, I hope that's just like a blessed be that football has returned. And we're already in week 3. It's moving way too quickly for my comfort. I feel like I blinked and boom, 2 weeks are gone. And the Chargers just lost to the Cowboys already. So it's painful.
Oh, brother, it's been a lot. Brother, it's 2 weeks. It feels like it's been 15 for me. And it's been a rough 2 weeks for me.
Questions, topics in the chats. We're going to move on to the prize picks portion of this. Prize picks is working with the Warzone. Man, that sucks that goes away once that happens. We'll zoom out. But Prize Picks is working with the Warzone Sports Network right now. If you go to prizepicks.com or the Prize Pick app and use code Warzone when you're depositing your first deposit, they're going to match that deposit up to $100. So if you put in $50, you're going to have double that to play with if you use code Warzone. Make sure you're looking out for that little promo box after you create your account and you're about to deposit your initial deposit. Code Warzone, prizepicks.com. I've been landing these picks, so if you just want to copy me, that seems to be the money. But, discretion advised, gamble responsibly, of course. Like Alex Robson, he's not going to gamble. He's 20 years old. So gamble responsibly, people at home. But anyways, here's the ones for the Texans that I pulled up here. Davis Mills, 205.5 pass yards in the NFL. This is easy. This is easy money in the NFL. But what a guy that might not make some rosters? I mean, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know nothing about Davis Mills. Are you taking the over-under on 205.5?
I'm taking the over. That's pretty easy for me. I don't expect Davis Mills to have a superstar game, but he's going to have over 205 yards. I feel like that's pretty easy for him because there's something that we got to talk about because we have so little tape on Davis Mills even in college. I mean, not a lot of people know a lot about Davis Mills. I just know because I'm a college football guru. That's all I am. That's all I do with my Saturdays. You can't find me anywhere but sitting in front of the TV watching college football unless I'm at work. Davis Mills will get over to 205.5 yards pretty easily, in my opinion. I would slam the over on this one. That should happen against a talented but unexperienced secondary. J.C. Horn, a lot of guys were questioning that pick. He's been okay. He's had some rough moments. Got beat a couple times by Corey Davis. That's the only thing we could celebrate in that game between the Jets and the Panthers. So I think Davis Mills will go over 205 pretty easily.
I am 9 still here. Thanks for tuning in, man. I appreciate you. So what will the scoreline be? We're going to give our score predictions right as they're about to kick off. That's going to be the final to the pregame show. As far as I'm going, I think 230. So I'm going to go over also. And I think whichever way this game unfolds, whether it turns into a blowout because Davis Mills isn't doing very well and the Panthers just kind of started to run away with it. Now you got your garbage time to Brandon Cooks, to Mark Ingram, so these guys on screens, underneath routes, stuff like that. If the Texans somehow hang in tough, then they're going to be throwing the ball at the end of this game. I like the over on 205.5. Mark Ingram, he has been the number one running back-ish. He's gotten the most carries so far. He's had 2 games already over this 37.5. I'm going over again. What are you thinking?
Yeah, over definitely because I think unless they really need to rely on Davis Mills' arms to keep him in the game or get them back into the game, they're going to be pounding the rock. You're playing with a rookie quarterback that's had a history with leg issues that – you don't even know what the hell he looks like in the NFL. So I think they're going to pound the rock early. I'm a little cautious with this one because that defensive line for the Panthers is stout. Derek Brown is an absolute monster up front. So this dude could get back there pretty easily. But I think Mark Ingram, that number is kind of low in my opinion for a guy that is known for being kind of a power back for the former Heisman winner out of Alabama. I will take the over, but there is a potential where this doesn't end well for him. I will say that. So I would take the over in that situation.
Yeah, I'm going over. I think he's going to get 15-plus carries, maybe even 20. I mean, we may even see him touch the ball 20 times out the backfield. Brandon Cooks, 68.5. This is probably the hardest one for me out of these 3. I honestly don't know. I'm going to go over just because I think that he's the only receiver that Mills has to target that's going to be worthwhile or is going to give you much things. And anything like screen, underneath play with the wide receivers that's built into this Texans offense is going to go to Cooks. He's the most talent as far as weapons on that side of the ball. So I'm going to go over, but this is tough, man. I kind of want to go under just because I want over on the rest of them.
It's tough for me because I know Brandon Cooks, if you were to ask me right now, blind react, name a receiver on the Houston Texans aside from Brandon Cooks, I couldn't tell you. I don't know who the hell else is on this football team. It was a struggle just picking who the hell that highlight as a damn highlight player for this football team because I don't know anybody on it. All the guys that were relevant are now off the team. So I think it's
about it. We highlighted Davis Mills and Vernon Hargraves for a prime time football game.
I know. I don't know why this team's on prime time. I guess they made these schedules before the whole Deshaun Watson craziness happened. But either way, that still doesn't even make it worth it. But Brandon Cooks, I'm going to have to actually take the under on this one because, like I said, I think the Houston Texans are going to be pounding the rock. And if they start to throw the ball, wide receiver one's Brandon Cooks. They're going to get after him. They're going to make sure that speed threat that Brandon Cooks has is not going to get a lot of touches. J.C. Horn, I think this could be a big prove-it game for him because Brandon Cooks is a veteran wide receiver that knows what the hell he's doing. Let's see what you got, J.C. Horn, against a very talented wide receiver. I think I'll actually lean towards J.C. Horn winning the battle. I will take Brandon Cooks an under on 68.5 receiving yards.
So there you go. There's the first under of the night. We may go all overs again here, but let's go through it anyway. Sam Darnold, 265.5. He's gone over 300 both games so far.
I want to take the under so badly, but this Texans secondary is so terrible. Like, it is absolutely horrendous. I'm taking the over on the Sam Darnold thing easily. I'm sorry.
I'm going over too. I think this could be a night where he does throw for 300 yards once again for the third straight game in his first 3 games in Carolina. Panthers fans are probably pretty hyped about him. Christian McCaffrey, 84.5 rush yards. This one I think is a little bit tougher just because I know how much they're going to want to throw the ball. But I still think Christian McCaffrey busts a big run tonight. So I'm going over.
Again, easy over. Christian McCaffrey's the most dominant running back when healthy in the NFL because you just can't stop him no matter what. You take away the running ability, he's going to catch you out of the backfield and make plays or line up in the slot. He does whatever he wants. Like, he's the most dominant football player in the league, in my opinion, when healthy, aside from maybe a Patrick Mahomes type deal because he's just such a game breaker. Like, he could do anything and anything you want him to. Christian McCaffrey, I think, easily goes over 84.5.
There's some heat on that one. We got to speed this up a little bit. Robbie Anderson, over under 46.5. I went under on my TikTok, so I'm going to stick with that. It's a tough pick, but I think he's really big play dependent. So do you think he gets 2 or 3 of these big catches and can reach this 50 yards, basically?
Hell, he only really needs 1. I'll take the over on that one because I think that duo is still good. I think Anderson's faster than anybody on the secondary, in my opinion. So I'll take the over on that one. Darnold will hit him for a big one.
DJ Moore, 6 receptions is what he needs, 5.5. Over or under? What are you thinking? I'm going to go over. He's gone for 8 and I think 6 or 7 last week. So he's hit it both times.
Yep, another easy one. I'm going to take the over on that one pretty easily because he's wide receiver 1 without a doubt on that roster.
Makes sense. All right, score prediction. They already kicked off. Got to go quick. What do you think?
Score prediction. Oh, my Lord in heaven. I hate to do it, but I'm taking the Panthers to win this football game pretty easily, in my opinion. I just don't think the Texans have anything to do with this football game. Davis Mills is such a big question mark. It's going to get ugly, in my opinion. The score that I have may not reflect that well, but I still think that they'll dominate this football game. 24-14 is the final score that I have. I'll take the Panthers over the Texans.
I've got a similar one, but I think that it's a blowout. I'm going 31-14 Panthers. Same team winning blowout fashion. I just don't know what Davis Mills is going to do, and we're going to find out when he touches the field in his first drive. I think we're going to know how this game is going to go. That's our score predictions. Drop your score predictions in the comments. I'm going to keep track. I'm going to watch. I'm going to take notes. Let's see who's the closest. Kickoffs already happened, but we're officially going from the pregame show to the watch party.
And right away, just making a play was Vernon Hargraves, the highlight player, knocking a pass down from DJ Moore. I know what the hell I'm talking about, Warzone Sports Network. And right next to me right now, Jay Fly, the master of the hot take. How you doing, Jay?
I'm doing great. Life is good. I can't complain. Watching some good football. Sam Darnold already two, not bad throws, but not great throws. Incompletion. So 4th and 3, Robson. I feel like you're feeling good to start this game off.
I don't want to talk about Sam Darnold or anything related to the Jets right now. They have pissed me off to that point.
Well, Robson, I was feeling good with Tyler Heineke's first drive when I thought he was going to play horrible, and then he threw it to J.D. McKissick for like a 90-yard or 60-yard run for the catch, and they won that game. So you never know. You could still bounce back. But let's not talk about Sam Darnold. Let's talk about this Houston Texans team. Do you expect them to compete tonight?
We'll see. We're getting ready to see Davis Mills. He is on the field right now. I don't know who the heck. I watched a little bit of him. I'm an SEC guy. I'm not a Pac-12 guy. I watched a little bit of him at Stanford. He wasn't anything impressive. He had solid moments, but it's going to be interesting. We will see. We will see.
We got Wish coming on right now too.
He'll be here eventually, but right now it's just me and Jay. And yes, Mike has disappeared, and now we got Jay Fly. We don't need Mike on the mic. What are y'all talking about? Come on now, Mike. Just kidding. Mike on the mic. We wouldn't be here without him, so he could shut this whole thing down if he wanted to with the flip of a switch.
Mike on the mic is that guy.
Technically I could too, and Jay, you could too. We both have that capability. We're both show hosts, so.
We can do it, yes. And let's see what we got these comments. See, we got
a lot of them. We got a few same old sports is in the chat. He's got 35-17 Carolina. All right, that's again pretty common. I think a lot of people agree that unless Davis Mills just has one of those games where rookie quarterback comes in, you got no idea what the hell he is, then he's just going to dominate. So we'll see.
DJ Moore.
Get the hell out of here, Tony Tucker. I don't want to hear that. Shh. I don't want to say the big ones. I hate saying the big ones. I feel bad.
Woo.
Oh, my goodness. Hyped. Nice play.
I'm hyped.
Is that Brian Burns? Oh, my goodness. He just made – welcome to the NFL, David Mills. They're going to bat your pass down as it's halfway to the receiver.
Oh, man, that is Burns. Oh, yeah, so I'm on the streaming option tonight because I don't have, the – whatever NFL Network on my other option. So I'm probably 8 seconds behind you. So it's going to be fun.
33-20, the Fighting Darnolds. That is just the stupidest thing I've ever heard in my entire existence on this earth.
Well, I think if you were in our Warzone of Attrition League, I think Tony Tucker's name would have something to do with Sam Darnold for sure.
Probably, knowing him.
I know Mike's watching. I almost changed my name to Mike is 0-2 with the smiley face for my team name, but I was like, nah, that's too much.
I'm 0-2 as well in fantasy, but I have a super team, so I'm kind of upset about that.
Well, I guess you'll bounce back.
I think I probably will. It's just I have Saquon on my roster, and he's just been kind of iffy. Of course, the first 2 games he's been half healthy, so it's just one of those deals there.
Yeah, I feel that. Jonathan Taylor, too, is going to bounce back for fantasy owners at some point.
Especially now with Carson Wentz out, that's going to be interesting.
Yeah, but Derrick Henry and CMC have been taking me to the top. And in the Warzone of Attrition League, now I have both CMC and Derrick Henry on my one team. So it's even better.
That is even better. That's a pretty solid team.
I love it. Yeah, it's a super flex quarterback stuff, you know? I got CMC for Derrick Henry, and I got CMC for Justin Fields and Derrick Henry for Daniel Jones and Nick Chubb. So it worked out.
That's a pretty kind of got a steal there, brother. Good Lord.
Yeah, it worked out. It worked out for me. So I'm happy Derrick Henry had his game and he's about to have more. But yeah, I think this game will actually be a little closer. But and we'll see what happens. I think this game will be a little closer than people think, but I do think the Panthers will run away with it in the 4th or in the late 3rd.
They definitely could, in my opinion. I think if Davis Mills turns out to be a dud, then this game could easily get out of hand quick. Trying to condense this a little bit for you guys there. There we go. that looks a lot better than what they had it at for a minute there. Beautiful. All righty. And we are in this thing, ladies and gentlemen. 2 straight drives that go 3 and out, I believe. I think, actually, did Carolina get a first down on the first drive? We were kind of mid-chat here.
3 and out. It was 2 passes. One choice was a PI. But,
It wasn't PI. It was just a good play by my guy, Vernon Hargraves. Oh, boy. He's here. It's my main man, Scotty. What's good, man?
I made it. How we doing, guys? How you guys doing? 2 handsome fellas I have over here.
Hey, I appreciate you. Right back at you.
I think DJ Moore got screwed on that holding call at the beginning.
There you go, see?
I feel like that was good coverage more. I think that's kind of a bang-bang play.
Oh, yeah? Okay.
I think that was all right.
That's 2-1. 2-1,
that does set the standard, though. Because I could see where that's an argument. Like they say, oh, that's holding. I do see where the argument is. But they better keep it even throughout the game, or this is going to get ugly quick.
My man, same old sports. What's up, brother?
He's always in here.
He knows. I got I got
what
the
do you got,
Panthers
Scotty,
minus 1.5. I got Christian McCaffrey over 54 receiving yards. So let's see if I make some money tonight.
You already getting hated on, Scotty. You're a disgusting Washington football team fan, apparently. Wow. Already.
Hey, I don't blame him. Sometimes I think that too.
Same old sports. I forget. Who are you a fan of again? Because if my memory serves me right, it was the team that won the game this past Thursday and then choked and then lost. Aren't you a Giants fan? Same old sports. Just want to throw that out there in case that is true.
I've been backing the Giants all season, and I think Same Old is mad at that because they've been playing terrible so far. I mean, they've been playing good. They just can't win, so it doesn't matter.
Get a table.
Apparently, got to get a table.
Click it. Shazam.
There you go.
It's great. I got kids sleeping in the house, so I got to, tame it down a little bit.
Yeah, don't want to flip any tables up in here. And Same Old Sports confirming.
I'll flip the beds. Yeah, I'm a Giants fan. Oh,
and he is
sorry. Did you see my video on the Washington, buddy? Holding, jump start. Thanks for the win, boy.
Yeah, you got. Sorry, Same Old Sports, but you ain't winning that battle, bud. You kind of, you kind of had the win, then choked it away. You had the win like twice, and then choked it away both times. And then he's on the same.
About my team right now. They discuss me on it. I live in the New York area, my man. I'm friends with all Giant fans. I get it all the time. You guys actually deserve that win. Washington almost lost 7 times.
Lost to Taylor Heineke. There's no excuses.
It is Heineke. Taylor Heineke. I call him Heineken because that's funny.
Tyler Heineken. I don't know.
Just call him Heineken. That's fine.
Tyler Heineken. Yeah. I figure he's not a guy I really need to know his name for much longer, so it's not a big deal. About 5 more weeks, maybe.
He's playing better than some of the quarterbacks in the league right now.
That's true. We'll see.
We got a few bad ones.
We'll see. I think the Texans can win like 5 games this year, and they won't get a good quarterback in the draft, and they'll end up getting Tyler Heineken for their quarterback next year.
Tony, it's the first quarter. Calm the hell down. Good Lord. You were turning into me right now, Tony. Like, what in the world?
I got to work on the volume.
This is a perfect time to talk about Warzone sports prize picks. You can go ahead and put that promo code in, get $100 in your first deposit. These are some of the ones that I got today. I got Christian McCaffrey, Anthony Miller, David Johnson, Dan Arnold, and Jordan Atkins, as well as my guys and my other fantasy teams. It's basically the same. Just add DJ Moore and Brandon Cooks in there. So that's what I'm looking for, Tony. So no Anderson today, Tony. So sorry you're not going to get that good mojo or whatever you guys were talking about on Monday night. For me.
Sammy. That was not good. Yeah, he completely ignored Darnold on that play. Anderson on that play. He had him wide open, but chose DJ Moore, who was covered. That was not pretty.
This is uncomfortable. You guys are ahead of me on the game, so I'm going to see you guys celebrate. I'm going to go, what the fuck just happened?
Now that you've told me that, I'm going to keep it down to a minimum.
No. Do it. It'll make it more for the show.
He's 8 seconds ahead of me right now because I'm streaming because I don't have this channel.
Well, I got YouTube TV. I'm on YouTube TV right now.
I'm on Hulu has live TV.
Oh, Hulu has live sports. Did you know that? We're not.
Yeah.
We don't sponsor us, Hulu.
Keep rolling, Alex.
DJ Moore just caught a ball for me. I don't know where you're at. Where you guys are at. His first catch of the game.
He did get DJ Moore wide open there. That was a good way to avoid the pressure there.
You're not there yet,
with Sammy.
Dude, I was embarrassed. Number 88 on the Panthers. I don't know who the hell that is, but is that Marshall?
Probably.
No, I think Terrace Marshall's 88, I think.
Yes, so that's Terrence Marshall. He just caught a pass.
Oh, you might be ahead of both of us then. I don't know.
Sam Darnold's in the huddle right now.
I saw that just now.
He literally just caught it to Terrence Marshall right now. So I think you're ahead of me, Wish, because just caught it.
I'm at 8 minutes 15 seconds in the first quarter.
Oh, I'm at 8:44.
Oh, dude,
I'm at 8:28.
Oh, Wish is way ahead of us. What is he talking about?
Guys,
can you see the future?
Panthers won by 3.
Can you see the future? Have you come for John Connor? I don't know what John Connor is. Get to the chopper, come on.
I'm so far behind, but
J-Fly, you're the team to beat in Warzone, man. I woke up. You have McCaffrey and Derrick Henry.
Yeah.
My team is not even close to that. I can't even compete with that. I got to make some trades.
Yeah, people are knocking my trades, and when that trade went through, people were like, "This is a bad trade. This is the same guy." This and that. And I thought I got like the bad end of the deal, but then I was like, "I got Christian McCaffrey. What do I care who else I have at this point?" I got Christian McCaffrey and Derrick Henry.
Oh, all right. I'm not going to say anything. Something happened, but
I'm so far behind, Wish. I'm so far behind. They're like showing like graphics right now. It's like a timeout or something. I don't know what's going on.
No, but when you look at your team, Jay, hey Alex, we cool or you hate me? Dude, we're always cool, bro.
Okay, I'm indifferent. I'm indifferent. Okay.
I like Phil.
I like him sometimes, but then he gets on here and just starts shouting insults at me, and then I want to drop kick him.
He is a delusional Cowboys fan. I will give him that, but I respect his dedication to the team.
That's every Cowboys fan.
We're Team Alex here.
Yeah. I like
No,
Alex.
you're all not. Okay. You two are okay. It's the other fools in the chats and the Warzone Sports Network that are anti me. So I like this change of pace that we're experiencing right now, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, Tony paid me money to be nice to you today, Alex. I don't know what that was. He slipped me a couple 20s.
Of all people to be nice to you, to pay you to be nice to me, it would not be Tony Tucker. Oh, I just saw something happen.
Let's see.
Oh
my goodness.
And we have our first score of the day, ladies and gentlemen. Touchdown, Carolina.
That's
Christian McCaffrey fans are a little pissed off about that play.
I thought it was
a good old
CMC touchdown.
Read option with Sam Darnold. What the hell am I witnessing right now? Has he run that play in his life?
Scored because that's what the defense thought.
Well, you know what's interesting about this is that the price picks right now for Sam Darnold is 6.5 rushing yards. He got 6 on that touchdown. Now, if he nails it down 3 times to end the game, it's gonna be really interesting for people who pick that. I think Mike would be a guy who would pick that. He always picks like Derek Carr for like 5 rushing yards and like 1 yard off.
All you need is like one scramble.
All you need is like a QB sneak for 1 yard right now. But then when he takes those knees at the end, it might just kind of bite you. But that was a good touchdown by Sam Darnold. He's mobile. I think I talked about that recently. He's a mobile quarterback. Like he's one of those guys. He's not Lamar, but he can run.
Yeah, he's got a little bit of athleticism in him. I will give him that. Sometimes he has to as well, because sometimes that Carolina offensive line's a little stank.
Oh, there you go.
Okay. You did not kick the Chargers' ass.
My man.
You did not kick the Chargers' ass. You really didn't. They got screwed. I mean, LA only lost to themselves in that football game.
I have to admit it. I'm not going to cheer for your Cowboys, but I appreciate the having my back.
Okay, this is what this was. This is like a school bully, like beating somebody down, And then the next week, they're like trying to beat someone else up, and they slip on a banana peel and like hit their head and get a concussion. And you're like, oh, that kid beat that bully up. It wasn't really a beat down. It just the guy kind of messed himself up. You can't take credit for that. But they got the win though.
They did get the win.
They're Cowboys fans. They will do anything to celebrate any kind of good that happens to their football team.
Like 8 penalties, like a weird Justin Herbert sack for like 30 yards. It was like the weirdest plays had to happen for them to win that game. But it happened, so.
One of those
I can't
things.
say much.
Oh, man. So I'm in a commercial right now, but the score right now is 7-0. Carolina with the lead. The Texans will get their second drive in. While we're waiting for that, everybody, go ahead and do what this stuff says.
Subscribe, baby.
Especially you, Felke. Especially you.
Giving us a bunch of crazy delusional Cowboy takes. First of all, the Cowboys had no real shot at beating the Bucs. So this is crazy that you're saying that they got screwed by the refs when they really had no shot. Anyway, even if the refs helped them when they wasn't gonna have a shot. So this is crazy. Cowboys.
And we all know Tom Brady takes the referees in the locker room at halftime, and he, gives them a good time. So he's going to get the calls at the end of the game. We know that.
We keep it family friendly here, Scotty. I don't know.
I did not curse.
You
I said in the locker room they could have shared oranges.
I'm very naive.
That's hilarious.
Alex,
I didn't say they're bananas. They're oranges.
I didn't see nothing wrong with that, Scotty, but it might be my naive mind. I had no idea. I didn't catch anything there, so it's all good.
Sure, Tom Brady is a brown noser to the refs, I was saying, but in like a mystery type of way.
Yeah, Felke, this is the rare case I have to agree with Felke on this one. Jay, Dallas was in that football game. I'm sorry. Dak Prescott was amazing in that game.
He
defense played okay. Their one issue, the one reason they didn't win that football game, and I think Felke can agree, is that they gave Tom Brady the football back with 1:24 to play.
And that's my whole case. That's my whole case and point right there. You're agreeing with me, but when you say it's like when people say no disrespect and they say something disrespectful. That's kind of what you just did. You said you're going to agree with Felke, disagree with me, and then you give the exact reason why you would agree with me because.
But you were talking like it was going to be a blowout.
No, it wasn't. I didn't say it was a blowout. I just said they had no chance because if you play Patrick Mahomes and Tom Brady, you have to be up by a good amount and not give them the ball back. If you're going to give Tom Brady the ball back, you better be up by at least 9 points. If not, you don't have a chance.
Same old sports. I don't know if you're going to be able to let us know if you get a virus.
Make sure it's not COVID.
The feds are watching
viruses don't get that.
I tell Butter. I'm going to post on IG later today about this. Samo, so watch that on TikTok too. Boda Sports. We had a little talk about this. I laughed.
Good for you.
So if y'all want to laugh, watch that later tonight. I'm gonna post that up. But
or you can watch Laughing Quietly to Myself, Jay's show. That I think next week we've agreed upon that I'll be on that one.
Yeah,
that's going to be
on Tuesday.
That's going to be interesting.
And go check that out on YouTube. Give it some likes.
Yeah, do all of it.
Go check it out.
All of it. Do all of it now.
Everything. We will
do what that video said earlier. I'm not going to play it again because it's too soon. I literally just played it like 5 minutes ago. I'm not going to do it again.
How do you guys feel about this? Do you guys feel like Tony Pollard has become the RB1 in Dallas? I mean, I know some people said that. I think it's more of a 1A, 1B, but how are you guys feeling about that?
It's too early to tell, but I mean, I'm not going to take that away from Zeke Elliott. First of all, Tony Pollard is showing some flash here and there, but give Zeke the ball again until he crumbles. I mean, and I'm a Washington fan. Zeke's extremely talented. So is Tony Pollard, but I'm not going to take Zeke off the throne yet.
Yeah,
just want to say real quick, David Mills, a nice rollout dart. That was beautiful.
Brandon Cooks, yeah, let's go.
Wait, did they say that was incomplete?
They better not have. They did. They did say it was incomplete. Challenge.
No, it's good. It's good. It was just I think they had like a 1st and 20 after a holding call, and then they got 10 yards. Okay,
all right.
We're good.
We're good. I guess.
Wait,
we're good.
How many minutes is on your game right now?
I got 5:02.
Oh,
I got 4:50.
Where are you, Alex?
I got 450.
Jesus, we're on 3 different times. Dude, where
Yeah.
are
It's not looking good right now. Oh, but Anthony Miller with the catch. Let's go. Price picks looking good from the jump.
God almighty. I thought you had a game, Bolster. What are you doing here? Go away.
He's on the sideline with his phone, just like I got to mess with Robson during timeouts and things.
Literally, is your game that much of a blowout? You can come on here and troll me, Brian Bolster. Is that what you're doing? Is that what you're doing to me right now?
He doesn't even care. He's like, oh, I need to pay attention to this play. We might lose. No, I got to troll Robson. It's more important right now than whatever game I'm coaching or whatever I'm doing.
Oh.
Oh, it's funny because I have the O's too, but they're like 5 or 8 seconds delayed from you. I know exactly where those O's came.
David Mills shows that his ring speed is compared to a snail.
And he had that when the linebacker came off of him. He had the receiver too.
Let's see what happens.
Rookie quarterback.
And Cooks was coming out of the backfield. I thought he could have had something maybe, but
Texans looking like they're going to punt again, right back to the Panthers offense.
yeah,
That's good for my bet.
Oh, that's right. Oh, yeah, you have that. That's great for your bet.
I want the Panthers to just murder this team.
I think they probably might. It looks like we're headed here.
And Jay, I'm rooting for you, dude. I need Christian McCaffrey over 54 receiving yards, man. Let's go.
Let's go, Christian
There you
McCaffrey.
go.
Yeah, I got him at 24 plus fantasy points. That's where I took him in both picks.
That'll help us both out.
Yeah, so let's get it. Let's get a screen pass for like a touchdown right now. Just 80 yards. Let's do it.
Cheers.
I got my aloe vera juice here for you. Only got a drop left, but
Bolster, will Dave Mills pass that one?
oh my
and
goodness.
Speed too.
Oh man.
This is what we're doing now, right, Tony Tucker? Is this what we're doing now? Because you are asking for me to come over and just whoop your... I'm not going to say that.
Get the tables.
Pretty much, yeah. That's what I'm going to do. Hit you with the 5-star frog splash.
That's a great move,
please.
actually. It's one of the best.
Please wear a unitard the next time we do an interview. the one strap, the Andre the Giant strap.
If you could find one that fits my fat ass, all right, I'll wear it.
All right, so for Halloween, we should all dress up as wrestlers, right? And doing it. That'd be awesome.
I'll go up as Carlito Cool.
Yes.
From SmackDown.
Oh, my God.
I spit in the face of people who don't want to be cool, and I do that. Spit in everybody's face. My favorite wrestler of all time. I love that guy.
Yes,
oh,
dude. That's
God,
fun,
I hated him when I was a kid, but I love him now.
My favorite wrestler of all time. He's the best. Him and Eddie Guerrero just cheated every time and always won, and it was my favorite. Like, every sport should be like. That's probably why I love Tom Brady so much. Really, like, I just love guys who win. I don't care how they do it.
Yeah, for those who don't know, Eddie Guerrero, for any wrestling, non-wrestling fans, Eddie Guerrero's mantra was, if you're not cheating, you're not trying.
Not trying.
So I think that is definitely Tom Brady's role model for his career. Anyway, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
No,
I'm not. Petty Jets fan.
On YouTube, on my YouTube wish list, I tell you why Tom Brady's not the GOAT.
Ooh.
Check it out.
Hot take.
I mean, that was
Just
made
wanna
before they won the I made that video before they won the Super Bowl again with the Bucs, so that made me look like an idiot.
Yeah, getting ready to say, you know the guy to flame, everybody. It's that one right there.
Yes.
Go over. You can do that now. You can do that whenever you want to. Just thought I'd let you know.
That's funny.
Scotty, I have a problem that I want you to listen to. Have I told you my fantasy team yet?
No.
All right, so I'm going to tell you it right now. Because right now this team somehow is 0-2. I don't know how. I have a guess, but I just wanted to get this thing. Quarterback is Patrick Mahomes. Wide receiver 1 and 2 is Julio Jones and Deontay Johnson. Running back 1 and 2 is Alvin Kamara and Saquon Barkley.
Oh.
Tight end George Kittle. I think I have 2 flexes. It's Cortland Sutton and Javonte Williams right now.
Was it a
Kicker
3-team league?
No, it's actually a 10-team league that I'm in this year. They somehow let Saquon fall to the second round. I couldn't believe it.
Holy shit!
But also on my bench, I have Gronk. I have Rondale Moore, who I just picked up. Tyler Boyd, Leonard Fournette, Sony Michel, and actually David Johnson right now, who's playing in this football game. I don't know how that team's 0-2.
Can I tell you what to do? Trade Gronk and Deontay Johnson for an upgrade your wide receiver.
Fair enough. Okay.
I'd put Gronk and Johnson in them and get like a Terry McLaurin or if you could get higher, that'd be even better. AJ Brown. And then, dude, your team is stacked. So, I mean, Kamara had a bad week last week. He's not going to do that every week. Barkley's going to rip shit up this week. Dude, it's laughable how good your team is.
I know. It is unbelievable. And I just got a trade offer that just blows my mind how terrible it is. This guy, I don't know.
Trevor Lawrence for Mahomes?
No, not. I would literally find that person and smack him. I may still do it for this. They want to give me Eli Mitchell and Chase Edmonds for Saquon Barkley.
No, get out of here, bro.
No. Whoever you are, I'm going to find you and dropkick you.
That's worse. That's worse than the Trevor Lawrence trade.
It is, honestly. That's terrible.
No.
God almighty.
Barkley's going to wake up soon.
He's got to get 100%, honestly. Like, that's all he really has to do.
Adrian Peterson started off his MVP season slow. Jamal Charles started off his all-pro season slow after his ACL. Barkley's better than both of them. And that's saying a lot because Adrian Peterson is a Hall of Famer. Jamal Charles was awesome. That sounds like my favorite video. But Brady, the GOAT. Oh, come down,
Let's
Tony.
go, Tom.
Are you going to the locker room with the refs too? Jesus Christ.
Hey,
Go have some more of those bananas with Tom Brady and Tony Tucker. No, Peyton Manning is the GOAT, dude. That's my boy. And you don't make fun of him because he's funny.
Peyton Manning, I'll give you this. Peyton Manning is the greatest regular season quarterback of all time. No doubt.
No. He has a 3-1 record in the playoffs versus Tom Brady.
I know he does, but I'm just saying he didn't do so well against other people that weren't named Tom Brady.
He didn't. No.
I mean, you only got 2 of those rings. Now, that's not a knock against the legacy. Peyton Manning, easily one of the greatest quarterbacks ever. But in terms of just what he did in the regular season, no one can compare. I mean, honestly, no one can compare to how great he was in the regular season. But sometimes in the postseason, he would kind of fold down a little bit. That's not a knock on him. But when it comes to just overall success, I don't even think Tom Brady is the most talented quarterback ever. I still think that may actually go to Peyton Manning as well, too. You could argue maybe like a Brett Favre or an Aaron Rodgers or something like that. But in terms of just success and what they've been able to do and where they came from, him being the 199th overall pick to winning 7 Super Bowls, it's hard to debate that Tom Brady is not the GOAT, man. I mean,
yes, and you could talk. I talk a lot about the system, and I was mentioning Bill Belichick, and then I'll get to the point. Tom Brady is ridiculous. I'm not taking that away from him. One of the greatest ever, clearly and obviously. With that said, I mentioned about if the Seahawks ran the ball, if the Falcons ran the ball, if that tuck rule that they made up on that play, Patriots wouldn't even been in the Super Bowl. There was another one too. Like even when they beat the Rams, Tom Brady did nothing. It was all the defense. But like you could nitpick everything. Tom Brady is. You could, of course. It's hard for me to say because I'm such a Peyton Manning lover.
I know
Brady's awesome, dude. You can't take that away from him. I don't want to say the G word. Brady's awesome. I'm a Peyton Manning lover.
He's the GOAT. But I got 2 things to tell you, Wish, on what you said. First of all, the Seahawks thing, I think that's like I always say this is a big hindsight thing because if they would have ran it and he would have fumbled or they would have got stuffed and they wouldn't have scored, everyone would have said, "Oh, why you gotta be so predictable? Why say of course they're gonna stop that. They know what you're gonna do already. Everyone knows what you're gonna do already." So I feel like that is a hindsight thing. I think the Seahawks made the right call. The Patriots are just that good, and they won the game. Tom Brady closed it out. But and also Ricardo Lockett was terrible. That's why he's not on the team anymore. Hasn't been for a while. But anyway, back to my other point. I think Tom Brady, when you talk about because the Tuck rule, the Falcons come back, all these games. I'll go back to because I don't know for people that don't know because no one probably knows. I've been watching 03 and 04 WWE like as if it's new. Like I've just been watching it like the reruns and stuff.
Awesome.
And Eddie Guerrero lost the championship because in a cage match because he was supposed to come out of the cage to win the match. Instead, he does a frog splash off the steel cage, and then gets hurt, whatever, loses the match. So I think, like, you know what I'm saying, they probably want Tom Brady to win these. I think it's good for it is good for the league, the NFL. So, but at the end of the day, he won them. So what can we say? What can we say, Wish? I mean, I agree with you that
he did. But, I mean, the running back's nickname was the Beast. So, I mean, you give him the ball 4 times. And if he fumbles, then you could blame Lynch. But
Felke, I can't even talk. Unbelievable what I just saw out of this, man. Now put that back up there, Jay. You know, I put these up here. You keep them up here because I want to negate that. I want to talk about that. I want to talk about that one. 5 MVPs compared to Aaron Rodgers' 3. 5 to 3. 14 Pro Bowls for Peyton Manning compared to Aaron Rodgers' 9. First team All-Pro. Peyton Manning 7 times, Aaron Rodgers twice. I mean, no.
When Peyton Manning lost Harrison, Reggie Wayne became the best wide receiver. Then when Reggie Wayne left, this guy Austin Collie, who most of you probably never even heard of, became the wide receiver. Pierre Garçon on the Colts was made by Peyton Manning. Dallas Clark was made by Peyton Manning. Peyton Manning, and then he would tell the punt team to get off the field. Peyton Manning was awesome. He didn't even need an offensive coordinator.
And even then, Felke, Peyton Manning by a mile. This dude was the most knowledgeable quarterback ever.
Yes.
He knew what the defense was running before the defense knew what they were running. I mean, I know it sounds kind of stupid what I'm about to say, but it's true because I watched it the last Monday Night Football game between, I think it was the Ravens and the Raiders game, where they had the Monday night broadcast for when it was Peyton and Eli. Peyton Manning was sitting there on a couch with his brother watching the game. And he was literally picking and calling out the defenses that the teams were running. Sitting on a couch, this man has been retired for about 5 or 6 years now. He still can do it. Peyton Manning is literally, in terms of a quarterbacking talent, arm strength, decision-making, precision with the ball, just decision-making in general, and knowledge of the game. Peyton Manning may be miles above any quarterback ever.
Yes, and QBIQ. I don't know if anybody has a better QBIQ than Peyton Manning.
Absolutely.
And with you're saying success and talent, Peyton Manning would hit people in the chest, over the shoulder catches right to their chest. He was ridiculous. Ridiculous.
I agree. I have Peyton Manning at number 2 behind Tom Brady, but I think Patrick Mahomes eventually going to take that number 2 spot when it's all said and done. But I think
way too early to be making that prediction. We got to see how
it is way too early. But I think it could happen.
You're also taking Joe Montana out of there, and he had like 5 out of 5 Super Bowl wins.
I'm getting ready to say, I'm pretty sure that top 3 is probably undebatable. It's Brady, Peyton, and Joe Montana. That's the big 3, right? That's the god of quarterback tier right there, man.
Yeah.
If you make it to that level.
But Jay, Mahomes is clearly the generation now. Like he's the generational talent where people are not going to match him until another 10 or 20 years. He's that.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with everything you guys are saying. I know a lot of times when I bring up Joe Montana, people, they don't really think much of him. Like people that are like maybe under 35. I don't know. People that didn't see him play. I don't know really what age group.
Yeah, really, Jay, because I understand it too. What Patrick Mahomes is to you and I are young guys. He's our Peyton Manning in a way.
Yes.
He's our generational quarterback. For Scotty, that was Peyton Manning.
Yeah.
When you and I first got into the NFL, probably, I don't know, I was kind of a late bloomer. I was really in high school before I really started getting deep into the NFL. Peyton Manning was on his way out. Like, his era was past, and the mantle was being passed on to, I guess, really at that point, it was probably Andrew Luck's time before he went out as early as he did.
Yeah.
And again, it was looking like that. But now, as you and I were 20, Jay, how old are you? I'm 20 years old. How are you, Jay?
I'm actually 45.
Yeah, that's right. You're bullshit. I'm the old man here, bro. I'm 38.
Sure.
I'm 39 then. I'm sorry, 39. I put my age on this show before, but I'm gonna say 39. I'm sticking with that because I don't want to be like too young. You know, I don't want to be too young.
I'm 38, but you guys probably remember Peyton Manning with the neck injury and the shoulder injury with Denver, right?
I do. I do. When I first got into it though, was that 55 touchdown year. That was when Peyton became God to me.
The Peyton Manning with the neck injury and the shoulder, that was the end of his career. Peyton Manning healthy, he was so fun to watch. Him and Barry Sanders were my all-time favorite players to watch. They controlled an entire game by themselves.
And then Felke, that's just – come on now. I mean, anybody with the Patriots teams they've had with Tom Brady there would win Super Bowls. I mean –
if Barry Sanders played for the Dallas Cowboys, they'd have 8 Super Bowls too, and Barry Sanders would be the number 1 running back ever by far.
I know, by far. I mean, come on now.
David Carr definitely won a Super Bowl like that, yeah.
But definitely, Jay, he's our Peyton Manning. He's going to be our generational quarterback. When we're older guys, we're going to be talking about when Patrick Mahomes is on his way out. We're going to be talking about the good old days where Patrick Mahomes was throwing sidearm passes every single game.
I'm literally going to bring up a sore subject for people. It's basically the Michael Jordan-LeBron argument. It's all the old guys sticking up for Michael Jordan and all the younger kids sticking up for LeBron.
I love LeBron James. I think he's one top 10 player of all time. It's debatable. I don't know if it's a big debate, but I think Michael Jordan is the greatest player of all time still. And I like. All right, so this is my thing about Tom Brady. The reason why I love Tom Brady so much is because he's the GOAT, I think, of all sports, and I got to actually watch him play. Michael Jordan, is a guy I wish I got to watch play live because it seemed like he was like the Tom Brady of the 90s, but it was basketball, and he was just incredible and couldn't lose. So I still agree because Michael Jordan, 6 for 6 in the finals, and he just was unstoppable for 8 years or something like that. I don't think LeBron James has ever hit that, and I don't think he ever will because I think he's a little bit too old. And then there's the Michael Jordan doing it with Scottie Pippen, who was like a LeBron James. So there's a debate there to say to try to ruin Michael Jordan's legacy. But I'm with you, Robson. I'm with you on Michael Jordan and maybe Robson. I don't know. I don't know what his feelings are.
I hate debating greatest of all time because it's just we're discrediting so many great legacies aside from LeBron and Michael. I mean, you got guys like Wilt Chamberlain, who was, when he was in his prime, was the most dominant player ever. Same thing with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. When he was in his prime, most dominant player. Every era, Bill Russell even, every era has their own generational basketball player. But the thing I will never debate is the most influential player ever. Michael Jordan by a mile. I know LeBron James has all this aura about him being the king, but Michael Jordan, Air Jordan, man, it's hard to beat what Michael Jordan was when he was at his prime. In terms of basketball, he was God. He was insane in his prime. Same thing with LeBron. But, Jay, there's also one point I want to bring up with you real quick. You talk about kind of that difference between Michael Jordan being with Scottie Pippen and all that. You got to take that situation into it, too, because when he was with them most of the time, he was in his prime. Michael Jordan was in his prime. LeBron James's prime was primarily wasted trying to do something with nothing in Cleveland. They were a terrible franchise, even with LeBron James. Even with LeBron James, they were trash. They just got lucky because the Eastern Conference is so terrible that they won the number 1 seed. But then when they finally faced the San Antonio Spurs, they got their butt kicked. It's tough. So there's a lot that goes into
Mo Williams, Anderson Varejao, Zagreeno Ilgauskas. They had some all-stars on that team. It just wasn't Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh and Mike Bibby and Mike Miller and the all-star cast that he had in Miami, but Ray Allen and all those guys.
Did this man just say Mike Bibby and Mike? Mike Bibby ain't a name I've heard in a decade.
That team's a decade years old. 2010, over a decade. Yeah. So, but that was a good team. That's how LeBron James is no longer. Yeah, he was when LeBron James was great, when he was amazing. It was 10, 12 years ago. But don't get me wrong, he's still good now. He was good. As of 4 years ago, he was still top 10, whatever. But I'm saying think about that Miami Heat team, and that was maybe the greatest team of all time. That was 2000, 2010, 2011, 2012, 2014. So, yeah, it's crazy to see how time flies, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
2011 Rodgers. So yeah, he was. Yep. Rodgers is still good. He just won the MVP last year.
Same old. You have to dig into archives to answer your question because we had this with Tony Tuck and Mike on the mic. It was a whole funny thing, but yeah, so we're moving on with this. I think Wish would have fun with it though.
What's up?
And we're moving on.
TMC. Oh my God. Hey Jen.
Yes, good.
Christian McCaffrey's in the medical tent.
Why?
Remember, we're on video, so be careful what you say.
Tony Tucker, why? Why Tony Tucker?
What do you mean careful? I'm screwed. Why is he?
I hope it's something small. Maybe
Maybe he needs a Band-Aid?
Need to fix his cup or something. Maybe needs a
What's the Band-Aid comment.
The Band-Aid comment.
That just
You have
caught me
Alex
so-
rolling.
that caught me so off guard.
That's my wife.
We'll tell your wife that was hilarious. Oh, God.
The Band-Aid comment.
No,
Uh,
I'm serious.
No, Jen, they don't wear Band-Aids. They're men. Except for Jameis Winston. No, I didn't see him go in the medical tent. I've
I
been
didn't
paying
either.
attention to you guys.
Yeah, we've
I
been
have
having
noticed-
this irrelevant debate in terms of this game between
Yes,
Peyton
exactly.
Manning and Aaron Rodgers.
It's convo though. It's good.
And then somehow we got into Jordan versus LeBron. Like, basketball season's like 20 miles down the road. Like, Jesus.
Ben Simmons to San Antonio. If he wants that, I think that'd be
We're
good.
not
Anyway.
talking basketball here, Jay. But just to state something, I don't care where Ben Simmons goes. He's trash.
It's like a top 5 power forward in the league. All right, anyway. But fourth down, they just turned the ball over on downs by because Christian McCaffrey was out.
I'm
How do you
so
get the
ahead of
ball?
you guys.
I'm way ahead of you, Jay. Freaking Davis Mills is on the football field right now.
Hold on. Here's the injury.
Oh, you getting ready to see it?
Ah,
Describe it to
Wish
me.
is way ahead.
Oh.
He's done?
What the fuck did he didn't do anything.
Do you guys want to hear?
I want to see.
Yeah, talk
Oh,
about
you
it.
want
I'll watch
to see?
it.
It's not crazy seeing. It bothers me because it's non-contact.
Oh, yeah, I see. Oh, that's not
What did
good.
he do, babe?
Non-contact is.
It looks like he hyperextended something. It's not a torn ACL.
Hyperextended something.
Yeah, that's cramp. That could be a cramp,
They're
though.
fucking football players are supposed to hyperextend.
Hammy.
It could be a hamstring.
Yeah,
It
it's
could be
not
hamstring.
not an ACL. You don't want an ACL, which is not an ACL. It looked like
He's not playing this week.
he looks like he's probably going to be out if they're going to be rubbing him down, Jen. Maybe you should take a plane flight to where are they? Houston. Go to Houston and rub down. Go rub down Christian McCaffrey. I'm sure you'll probably like that. And
Your husband is literally giving you permission to rub down Christian
and
McCaffrey.
I'll have peace and quiet in this house. I think Christian
And then-
McCaffrey's a good guy.
Felke,
If
Ben Simmons. No.
He's
If he
best
goes to the
player-
Knicks, I'm going to want to burn the franchise to the ground.
Yeah,
I
he would
already-
go to the Knicks.
No,
He was afraid to take layups last year.
He would be booed out of the Garden in his first minute on the court. I mean, come on now.
He wouldn't get in the stadium.
No, he would not. They'd be throwing stuff at him and hit him in the head.
Ben
Knock
Simmons is
his
like
ass
a
out.
light Giannis.
That sucks, though. man.
I like Ben Simmons.
Dude, I'm screwed.
Who's your
No,
backup?
I hope he comes back. I think CMC has a
Well, of
shot.
course. Of course. I, would love to see Ben Simmons make a comeback. Of course. I mean, that's kind of obvious, but he just doesn't have it up here.
It is the
He's not mentally tough. Like, that's the thing. You play in a city like Philadelphia, they're going to tell you what they feel like. That's just how it is in that city. It's the same thing in New York. It's the same thing in Chicago. It's the same thing in all the big market cities that expect great basketball. You don't have the mental toughness up here, you're not going to succeed. Ben Simmons doesn't have that. And I also think it's a self-confidence issue. I just don't think he trusts himself, and that's the biggest issue of them all.
Hey, see, that goes back. Oh, go ahead, Wish.
Fellas, I think we got to look into this Christian McCaffrey thing while watching this game, see what the hell's going on. If Tony's watching this, is the hammy your guess, or is that what the deal is?
That's what it looked like.
On my TV.
Honestly, like it looked like he went up, and then like something just like maybe he just like his hamstring just started cramping up. I don't know. Like, I mean, they're playing inside. They're playing in a dome, so like it's not like anything was going to change there.
Canadians are.
Why are you targeting Jets fans? Like, what did we do to you? Like, are you just upset that the last time the Jets? Are you just upset that the last time the Jets played the Cowboys lost to maybe one of the worst Jet football teams ever?
The Jets need Rex Ryan back.
Wow, look at that.
I am fine with Robert Saleh. He is not the issue I have.
I know.
Mike LaFleur and even a little bit of Zach Wilson I have a problem with right now.
No, I was going with your back-to-back conference championships with Rex Ryan.
Well, I feel like the personality of Saleh and Rex Ryan is a little bit kind of the same. Now, Rex Ryan is, of course, like That guy just didn't care.
Oh my God.
Oh, so big
Christian
news if
McCaffrey's out.
hamstring.
Out indefinitely. That means
Damn it!
I not play last season either.
he missed 13 games last
How
year.
many fucking games has he done that this year?
When you have the first
Hamstring's
pick, you got to go with the best player. He's the best player.
Listen, you're not answering my questions.
I'm not answering your questions.
How long?
Hamstring.
Hamstring is
Hamstring's
better
so
than an
bad.
ACL. He won't be out all year.
How
Uh-oh.
long?
That's not necessarily true. That hamstring is one of those things where it could come back to bite you multiple times. Like it doesn't
it'll
never.
linger.
They linger bad if you play them too early. Like it could be bad. Like it could be a season ender if it happens. I don't think it will. It's very unlikely that it will. But I'm just saying, like
He's going to
hamstring
be out.
injuries,
He's going to be out at least 4 weeks.
at least, without a doubt, at least, or 6
That's
weeks.
tough.
As Mike on the mic.
Look at
Talking
Jay's
in the
face.
comments
He just
there.
traded for Christian McCaffrey.
Right, no, because I'm first place now in 18 of my leagues. It was 15 going into week 2. Now it's going to week 3. It's 18 leagues. I'm in first place. And what would be the word attrition? I just traded for him, and CMC's on like good amount of Derrick Henry and CMC are like on all those teams, like split. So it's like wow, like CMC, bro, you can't stay healthy for one season. Like this is 2 years in a row you're doing this to everybody, bro. Like come on.
Oh, that is tough, and a great player too. That's why it's a damn shame.
It does. It hurts.
Tony Tucker say Mrs. Wish is cracking us up. She is.
She's going to take over my spot, man.
It's hilarious. Which I understand it because I was a CMC owner last year and I had that same issue. Oh,
Mickey.
Hi, Mike. You doing okay?
Mike's in a trance.
Is he? I don't think he's. Oh, Jay was in control of that moment there. Who gave this guy control? I think Jay either did that or Mike did. I don't know who did that on purpose.
I assume it'd be Mike because I didn't touch nothing.
They're laughing at your comments.
Yeah, but I'm serious.
It's
Time to be
Felke.
serious. Time for
Felke,
Sam Darnold to
honestly,
carry this team. Holy
that
shit.
is a comment that we got to look at, though. Now let's see what you made of, Sam. You don't have that safety outlet anymore. You don't have the best player in football 100% healthy in Christian McCaffrey. What you got now, Sammy D? Let's see what you got now.
Panthers defense needs to step up here.
Silver lining to this is that I do have Chuba Hubbard in a lot of those leagues to handcuff Christian McCaffrey because I kind of assumed that he was going to get hurt for some reason because he just can't stay healthy to save his life. But I will say this, though. I wanted to trade for Chuba Hubbard in our War of Attrition League, and I really feel like I couldn't because there's so much like there's no depth in that league where it's every player is valuable, even Chuba Hubbard with a healthy CMC. So yeah, that's tough. Normally I would just probably pick them up, but it is all good. It's all good, fellas.
I know I'm not a fantasy guru, but I have advice. If you have any Broncos, start them this week because they play the Jets. Especially Javonte Williams, if you have him. This is going to be his big game.
Did you see my picks this week, Robson?
Your picks? What do you mean your picks?
My week 3 NFL picks?
I haven't yet, nah.
You're going to like them. I'll just give you the spoiler for your team, is that I go in detail why I pick every team, and then when it goes Jets Broncos, I'm just like, oh, Broncos next. Like, I don't need to talk about this. There's no explanation needed when it's the Jets.
That's honestly true. Like,
who's your backups?
I
Do you have Chuba Hubbard? Sorry, guys.
No. I'm
having a fantasy panic,
brother. I'm trying to hear
I'm
gold.
right there with you.
I'm trying to hear gold out of this scenario, dude.
Dude, I might have her sit next to me. She's real first round. That is true. The first round pick. When you pick that person in week 3, he goes down. You're like,
you want to break something.
Yeah,
that was my situation last year with CMC. I had the first overall pick last year. I picked Christian McCaffrey, and I was like, man, yes, let's do it. But then, of course, ACL blown. I'm like, you mother.
Yeah.
And Felke wants to see Sam Darnold. I have no fear of Sam Darnold carrying anything other than his bag to go home after he throws 3 picks. Calm down.
CMC.
But it is a big question now because now with all these weapons and a new offensive line, no Christian McCaffrey. Sam, what you got? I want to see it now. This is going to be interesting to see.
He's still got the weapons, and here's Chuba Hubbard. Let's see how good he is.
That is true, but just feel like that safety outlet of Christian McCaffrey is such a thing that a lot of people are underrating in a scenario because I am never going to debate that the situation Sam Darnold had in New York was absolutely abysmal, and the situation he's in Carolina now is million times better, no doubt. But Christian McCaffrey is a bigger factor than anybody wants to admit he is, especially in these first 2 games. I know he didn't do a lot running the ball last year, but just that thought process in Sam's head. I have Christian McCaffrey if I need him out in the flat. I can just throw it to him and let him do his thing. He doesn't have that now.
I know.
What does he do with it? That is the biggest thing. This is a prove-it moment, in my opinion, for Sam Darnold.
Now, does Carolina have a good offensive line? Do you know?
Better than what he had with the Jets. Pretty much.
Because I hear you. I'm a Washington fan. I wanted Sam Darnold.
That was where I thought he was going to go originally. Like, I really did. I was like, football team, that sounds really, really smart. I feel like that's a good decision for them because they have a great offensive line, especially Sam Cosmi, who I know hasn't been great, but I really do like him as a future piece of your offensive line. You have great weapons. Terry McLaurin is, in my opinion, a top 15, maybe even top 10 wide receiver in the league, which is
for sure.
How amazing in coverage that he is. Like, he just catches stuff that no human being should. Like, he's incredible. The football team's really good. They're just missing the quarterback. And you and I have had conversations about this before, Scotty.
Yeah,
they need a quarterback, which
yes,
I dropped Malik Wills, and of course none of you know who the hell that was, but you
now I do. Now I do.
I've sent you highlight tapes of that brother. He is special. I'm telling you what. But it's going to be interesting. Sam Darnold's on the field for me. I am really interested to see how this goes now.
Hubbard is McCaffrey's backup, so you're solid there. You don't have the best player in football, but at least you have a security blanket.
Oh, and Darnold puts it.
Let's go, Hubbard. I'm now a Hubbard fan. CMC, you're no longer a person to me. I'm just playing.
Let's go, was that even a fumble? Oh, yeah, it was. It was. The first. Well, then again, that's terrible blocking by 80. Oh, is that Jonathan Grenard, the former Florida Gator? Oh, man, good to see your name on the field, Jonathan Grenard. Yeah, that's definitely a fumble. Who recovered it? I didn't see who recovered it. Carolina did. Okay. Never mind. Not a big issue, ladies and gentlemen. Not a big issue.
The next play, I want to see if the guy wakes up.
Nice throw. Oh, an incomplete. He did get caught.
He got me 10 points before he fucking hurt himself. Goddamn jackass.
McCaffrey got you 10 points in the first quarter. You could hear her?
Yeah, I heard her. Yeah, that was funny. I heard her.
Jen, don't fart. They'll hear everything.
I heard her. No, I feel her pain though, so it's not even funny. It's real life. This is real life, you know. Like
Jay on here just traded for McCaffrey.
Like everything that I had. Like my only quarterback probably this week. I have right now. I have
everyone for Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah.
I'm so
Oh my god.
And people already thought I got the bad end of that trade already, and now I really got the bad end of the trade because the piece I got back is not even going to play. So,
dude,
yeah,
now
over.
She's blaming me now.
I'm not blaming you.
So she got the first pick in a fantasy draft, and I said, "Well, who are you going with?" She goes, "Zeke Elliott." I went, "What?"
Whoa, why?
I said, "What?" She goes, "Full. He's a workhorse back. He has a good O-line, and he did great with Dak last year." I said, "Yeah, good points. You're going Christian McCaffrey, I think." So she goes Christian McCaffrey. She goes, "Yep, should have had Zeke on my team."
Well,
she's joking. She's joking.
I got Zeke in 4 leagues. I got him with
another fumble!
The 18th pick, the 12th, and the 12th on the 12-13 turn. I could have had him at 13 if I wanted to, I guess. So the first pick that'd have been very bold. But yeah, no, CMC was the right pick. CMC or Derrick Henry or fumble. Yeah, I see you. I'm not that far behind you, Robson. But Yeah, no, CMC is a good. I think the way to go. If not, Derrick Henry or I've seen Dalvin Cook go one a good amount of times.
I'd still say it. I think, honestly, Christian McCaffrey is still obviously, in my opinion, number one pick. But the only guy I could debate that against is none other than Derrick Henry. I mean, this dude, he doesn't do a lot in terms of receiving the ball, but what he does with the running it is just so special.
I think he had 9. Didn't he have 9 receptions in week 2? Or 10?
Something like that, but he had like 200 yards rushing.
Yeah, that fourth.
Yeah,
quarter.
that's even better.
Yeah, Seattle's defense is terrible.
Yeah, the defense is terrible. Oh my god, they keep showing this CMC injury. Like, why do they keep showing this injury? Like, are they just trying to rub it in there?
I do feel like when he took that hop step and he landed on that right foot, his leg kind of freaked out on him a little bit. That may be. Felke, tell me one game that the Jets will win. Is the Cowboys on their schedule this
That's
year?
what I was about to say.
Yes, he's a singer. He's a sing. He did it.
Let me see their schedule because now that I got a feel for what this team is going to be like, let me just see here. Broncos, they don't win. Titans, they definitely don't win. Oh, God, that's going to be ugly. Falcons, I think they could probably win. I think their defense is good enough.
Maybe.
And then, of course, you got their defense up there. Atlanta just sucks, so that could be a good game for. Then again, that's in London at 9:30 in the morning, so it's going to be a little tough, I think. Won't beat the Patriots. Bengals possibly, if they can get after Burrow, which I think they probably could with how bad Cincinnati's offensive line is. Colts not a shot. Bills not a shot. Dolphins a possibility if Tua's not healthy. Texans, I think they could win. Originally, I think I said the Eagles, but I think they're a lot better than I think a lot of people are going to give them credit for because Jalen Hurts, I think, is becoming that dude. Saints, they don't beat. I don't think they beat the Dolphins twice. I'm just going to say this right now. With how effing terrible, if they don't find a way to win that football game, I may kill somebody. I may legitimately do something terrible. Tony Tucker, I'm going to slap you in the face whenever I come to California. Get that out of here. Who gave Jay control of this stuff? And then Buccaneers, they won't beat. And Bills, at the very end of the year, they could because I think the Bills have a playoff spot locked up. And it won't matter. They'll play their backups. Even then, the Jets will probably still find a way to lose. So they could win a few games, Felke. Like maybe 2 or 3. But I still think the Jets will probably end up with the top 5 pick. I'm praying to God with what I've seen right now. It's Evan Neal, offensive lineman out of Alabama. Pair him up on the right side with Mekhi Becton, or maybe even just trade Becton at this point.
What?
Dude, he's never healthy. He's never healthy. Mekhi Becton hasn't been
McCaffrey's walking.
Is this fucker can walk?
Oh no, is that old? No.
Felke.
Walking.
He's not hobbling, which is good.
Felke. Listen to me right now, Felke.
Right?
It could be a hamstring.
I'm
but not as when I pulled my hamstring. You saw me.
I just want to listen to this now.
I know.
So that's not as big. Oh, you talking to me? No, yeah, no.
I just want to listen. I just wanted to listen.
Hold on, guys.
I just wanted to listen to the conversation. I wanted to hear gold. Maybe there's a possibility.
There will be gold between us two. My Sunday softball playoff game. I ran in for a fly ball, hit a divot, and Scotty's hamstring pulled. But I was in rough shape. But I'm also old and out of shape, and not Christian McCaffrey.
When I ask you, "Are you okay?" You're like, "Jen, I'm not a fucking pussy. Get away from me."
I did say that because it's true, but I'm still hurt.
See, if the
I
block is
still
good
couldn't
enough.
walk for 3 months.
Yeah.
Jen, I'm not a fucking pussy. Can you get me a water?
Go sit back down.
Yeah. Jen, can you carry me to bed? Jen, I'm not a fucking pussy. I'm a man. Can you carry me to bed? I can't get out of here. I can't get out of this chair.
Let's calm down a little bit here. Family friendly show, although this is a hilarious conversation.
Holy shit.
Oh man. While we calm down a little bit, just do what this stuff on the screen says. Oh, my Lord in heaven.
But do
My
you think
heart.
if they block good enough, he could just walk the ball? He doesn't need to run. Just hand it off and let him walk up some yards.
Whew, my heart is hurting. That was funny. That was funny.
Yeah, it was. Wish.
You guys got to come over for a weekend, man. You laugh your balls off over here.
Oh, New York?
New Jersey. We're in Jersey, and
Jersey.
it's not like the Jersey Shore. Those people are from New York, so we are not. We are not like that.
What part of Jersey y'all from?
North Jersey by New York City.
Like North Bergen kind of area?
Yeah. Yes. Very close. 20 minutes from North Bergen, half
Union
hour.
City? Something like that?
I'm 15 minutes from New York City.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because I know people from out there. Union City and North Bergen are the cities.
I just did work in North Bergen today.
So there you
Greatest city in
go.
the world.
I do construction, so I do work all over New Jersey. I was in North Bergen this morning.
Oh, dope. See, I know things about places.
My man.
There it is. North Bergen. Yeah, I got to visit one of these days. I'll let you know which when I'm in town.
Oh, 100%. We'll meet up for sure. Definitely.
You already know.
Where are you guys from?
I'm from LA. Well, I'm from Bakersfield originally. Moved to LA, and that's where I grew up. And then now I live in a city about 30 minutes from LA that no one knows about. It's in the middle of nowhere, but it's nice. It's cool.
That's cool. Where are you from,
Boy,
Alex?
boy, you don't know middle of nowhere, Jay. I live in Radford, Virginia. Anybody ever know where the hell that is?
You're by my Washington Redskins. You're by my Washington team.
My Washington football team, yeah. But go Highlanders. I am a Radford Highlander. It's where Marty Smith went and graduated from. So I got that on my belt.
High school or is that middle school? No, Radford. I've never heard of Radford before. Like that. Like
Radford University, you donut.
Oh, it's a college. Okay.
Yes, a college. Marty
University
Smith.
would have helped.
Well, technically, they don't use university
Not
anymore.
season ending.
Can be if he pulled it. Just kidding.
I know Virginia Tech.
He's not hobbling though. Like I don't think he fully tore because he's not like limping at all.
Miss Wish, she tore his quad.
Wish his leg fell off. Yeah.
He's Christian McCaffrey. He should be right back in there. You know what I'm saying? Just pop it back or whatever you need to do and just get him back in there. You know?
Pop it. If he has to pop it back, oh God.
My legs.
Pop his hamstring back in or whatever, whatever it is, and just get it popped.
This video will be Wednesday.
Anybody listening?
I appreciate that, Felk.
Anybody listening? Get that off real quick. If you have to pop your hamstring back in, first off, I don't know if that's even physically possible. So anybody that knows the medical field, don't listen to anything about this. But if you have to pop your hamstring back, go see a doctor. Please, for the love of God. Don't be like this guy and just say, grab me a water and carry me to bed, please.
Carry me to bed, honey.
Unless your wife is willing to, wife or husband's willing to, then go for it.
Holy God. No, but yeah, hamstrings, the only way to heal them is resting them.
Yep.
So,
which is annoying as that can be, because as a Florida Gators fan, we had to have Anthony Richardson on the sideline. For anybody that watches college football, you know Anthony Richardson, who is quarterback 2, but he's insane. But yeah, he's pulled a hamstring, I think, against USF and didn't play in the Alabama game. And that probably would have made the difference if he had played. He probably would have scored a touchdown at some point. Florida probably would have beat Alabama, but that's okay. I'm not crying about it inside.
I have so much good material for Tuesday with Robson. Panthers are going to be 3-0. Jets are going to be 0-3. And we got the Gators losing again.
Washington lost against the Chargers. How embarrassing. Oh, my God. You Cowboys fans, you talk like you guys were good. The last time you were good, you guys were doing crack cocaine to win a Super Bowl in '95. You guys have been. Yeah, Washington, I have nothing to say. We've done jack too, but you don't hear me bragging. You guys are horrible. You guys
swear to God, they are. They should win the division every year with the football team they have right now. Yeah. They clearly have the best team in the division in terms of what they have.
Oh, but we lost Dak. But we lost Dak. If your team's so good, you over. We lost Alex Smith. We lost Dwayne Haskins. We were playing our 4th string quarterback and we made the playoffs. We lost Dak. We lost
And
Dak.
And they competed against Tom Brady in the playoffs.
Dude.
Even though I think that game was more dominant on paper than the scoreboard showed. But that Washington never gave up the fight. They stayed in that football game the whole time. So that's the big thing. Oh, ads. Get them out of here.
We got
We're not
ads.
sponsored by SoFi.
Are they paying us? If ads want to come on us and offer us to, come on our show, that's
Ignore it.
totally
I
fine.
can't block it. I can't erase it. What do I do?
Giants won 2
Okay,
Super
it went
Bowls.
away.
It's the last time the Cowboys won one. This is true. Eli Manning. The same guy you guys booed off the field the last
And
few years.
I will always say this, Felke. Since the year 2000, the New York Jets have more playoff wins than those stank-ass Cowboys. So shut your trap.
Cowboys, yeah, not that good, but they were good with Troy Aikman. I heard in the '95. That we were talking about, Wish?
Yes, in the 90s. The Cowboys were stacked the NFC East was dominant in the 90s.
I just want to show this stat right here. You see my mouse cursor? That's the quarterback we have playing for the Houston Texans right now. 4 for 5 for 19 yards.
and they're in the game.
And they're in the game. Oh, backside pressure.
Well, yeah. So CMC done for the season. Is that what we're calling now? I gotta check
No.
what teams I have Chuba Hubbard in or Cuba.
We
He's
have,
not
we have a
hurt or done.
Giant fan and same old sports, and we got the Cowboy fan here.
Hey, wait.
He's not done for the year. He's
I'll
not
both
done
out.
for the year.
Do you say? I thought I was saying it like Chuba Hubbard. That's how I said. Is it Chuba Hubbard? I've been saying
Chuba.
Chuba Hubbard.
Chuba Hubbard.
Oh,
Chuba.
Okay. Chuba, Cuba. I've heard so many different things. So Chuba Hubbard. That's so weird.
Cuba Hubbard. That sounds like a cigar.
Cuba Hubbard. A
Cuba
cigar,
Hubbard.
possibly. Chuba
No,
Hubbard
dipshit.
sounds like that. Chuba Hubbard sounds like that bubble gum. Y'all don't remember that bubble gum? Chuba Hubbard.
Oh, yeah.
What was the name of that gum? Oh my god, I know it, but I don't. at the
Big
same time.
Chew. Big Chew.
No, it's like it was literally called like
Bazooka?
Chuba Hubba or Bubba Hubba. Hubba Bubba.
There you go. That's it, I think. Hubba Bubba. Anybody in the comments that knows what the hell we're talking about, please drop the name of that gum. It's a gum that lasted like 10 seconds, but it was
The
the
zebra
best
gum?
10 seconds of your life. It like came in like this roll, like you get it from the
Yeah.
store. It come in like this giant
Yes.
roll that you just roll out, like duct
Yeah.
tape type deal,
Yeah.
but it was chewing gum.
Yep. It was like a fruit roll-up.
It was literally just pure sugar that lasted 10 seconds, and you felt so good. Yeah, no, same old sports. It is Hubba Bubba.
Hubba Bubba. Thanks, same old sports.
Same old
Hubba
sports.
Bubba.
We need to get same old sports in a stream one day. Michael the
I've been on a
Mike or
stream with them.
Joe Morley, anybody of the heads of this whole thing.
Well,
Hit
next
up
time we
same
play the
old sports.
Giants, I might have him on my Washington show. We could talk it out.
Let's go. Oh, get Phil
You
K
cool
too.
with
You
that
have the whole
same old
division
sports?
basically. Get same old Dalt and Phil K all in one stream. See what happens.
That's gonna be a mess.
Oh my god! Wow, this is bad for both sides. I know you're reading this. I know you'll click it up, Tony Tucker. If not, I'll do it. I'll do it. Oh, there you go. But Mills completed as many passes to Texans as Wilson did the pass on Sunday. It's true. It's damn true.
Texans, as Wilson did to the Pats on Sunday.
Tony Tucker.
Oh, it's
Whenever I come to California, you are a dead man. That's all.
true. Facts though. I mean, that's a dead.
I did not mean to do that.
Okay.
I did not mean to do that.
We have it on
I did not mean
video.
to do that. Where did
big
my
spotlight moment here?
What is
Where's
this?
the
I feel like
street
we're on the Brady Bunch.
the Brady Bunch?
Who would we be if we were on the Brady Bunch though? What would our characters be? Because I do. Know
I don't know enough about the Brady Bunch to pick a character. I really
Me
don't.
neither, but I knew they
There's-
had a hot chick.
There's 3 men, 3 women. Actually, 4 men, 4 women, and Alice. I know that much.
I can't believe my Panther bet's not making me comfortable here with a quarterback throwing for 15 yards.
So anybody that's watching the game right now, you may see this. Christian McCaffrey is walking back to the locker room on his own power. He doesn't have
Let's go.
trainers with him, but he's doing it under his own power. It does look like he may have a slight bit of a limp, but it looks like it may be nothing serious. He may have just strained his hamstring a little bit. It may be one of those things where he's out like 3 to 4 weeks just resting it, and then he's fine. We will see, though. This is a big loss for Carolina, though. And as we've seen in their offense, they're not the same
It's a
without that
Thursday
man on
night
the
game,
field.
so he has that extra time.
Yep, and he does have
Robson.
that extra time. Yes.
I thought you were saying
What?
that he was walking back on the field. I thought you said he
No.
was walking back on the field.
No. I thought I
was
said
like,
locker room. My bad.
No, you did say locker room. I just was hopeful. I'm too optimistic for life. But it's all good.
I feel you. Trust me, I had the ceiling for the Jets being 8-9, and I look like an idiot.
But that's a good ceiling. Their ceiling was really 17-0. I talked about this last time. Their ceiling was 17-0.
That was the Chiefs. Chiefs was 17-0. And then that
for sure.
clearly was incorrect there. But yeah, I don't know why I get so much flack for saying ceiling predictions. I don't know what's wrong with that. I don't understand what I did physically wrong to anybody on the Warzone Sports Network where everything I just say is stupid. But and also the same way, but the Chiefs going 17-0 is not unrealistic in my opinion because they were coming off a year where their one issue and the biggest game of the year was their offensive line was horrible. And then you go get Orlando Brown and Joe Thuney. Like, you get two of the best offensive linemen at their position on the football field. And it's Patrick Mahomes on a revenge tour as well. So I just thought that was definitely a possibility. It's not as crazy as people were making it out to be. So, but they ended up losing the game against the Ravens, which I did not think the Ravens were going to win. Why the hell are the Jaguars and the Bengals playing on Thursday night?
I don't know.
I just
but
saw
we
that.
got a red zone opportunity right here.
Oh, yeah, let's go, Brandon Cooks. He just got that catch. Almost got a touchdown.
Y'all are way ahead of me. Oh, because I went back on a commercial somehow. That's my bad. My predictions are whack. They can be. I will admit. I have some bad ones. I will admit. I have some bad ones. That Jets 8-9 ceiling was a bit whack. I will admit that. But that was more because for views. That was more for views because I wanted to see Brian Bolster's reaction. Is that a touchdown? It
Not worse than
is.
that.
Anthony
Not worse than that.
Miller.
Oh my God!
Oh, I have Anthony Miller in price picks.
Oh,
Too bad I have CMC in both of them. But I have Anthony Miller in my price picks, but CMC ruined that already probably. So, but yeah, Anthony Miller. Oh, I have him in our War of Attrition League too, even though CMC might have also ruined that.
We do have a touchdown on the board. It is the Houston Texans. They strike. Davis Mills throws his first career NFL touchdown pass to Anthony Miller in the end zone. PAT is pending. Wow, we got a football game here, folks. And an interesting storyline as Christian McCaffrey is out. And he missed the extra point. Oh, boy. Extra point is missed, so that does make the score Carolina 7, Houston 6.
Who gets the ball at half?
The Texans, Houston, H-Town.
Damn.
Whew. Oh, you're good. I mean, the CMC injury, bro, really screwed that bet order we had going on because the Panthers should have won this game by like 10+ points.
They should have. They should, but it's okay if they don't, honestly.
But it's because CMC's out. CMC would have been out here scoring touchdowns already. But yeah, it's tough. My prize picks would have won today if CMC didn't get hurt. My prize picks are right there. How you feeling about this? How you feeling about that, fellas? Anthony Miller already has 2 receptions. David Johnson, I think, has at least 1 already. Dan Arnold, I think, has 1. And Jordan Atkins, I think, already has those yards. So it's just CMC is the only one that's just not going to get 24 fantasy points in either one.
That's an oof. You have that one that is going to fail you. But overall, you're good.
On both. I picked Christian McCaffrey over 24 on both. DJ Moore is doing good. Brandon Cooks is just, yeah. So anyway, Christian McCaffrey, you failed me every time I ever think highly of you in my life. So,
but Robson called it before. This is when Darnold needs to step up, and he
exactly.
But he can't. We know this already. Wish the whole joke is that we give this man credit for what CMC does. That's the joke. That's why we tell Robinson like, oh, you missed out on Sam Darnold. When really it was just that the Jets have nobody good, and the Panthers have DJ Moore and CMC. So I don't know. I think it's looking pretty bad for everybody. Just join the misery train just for one night with me, Wish.
I'm feeling fine, Felke. I'm feeling fine right now. I mean, Sam is 12 of 19 for like 150 some yards against a really bad defense. Like, congratulations, I think. Like, I mean, he's doing fine overall. Like, he's not turning the ball over. He's made a couple bad throws, but other than that, he's done okay. Like, what do you want me to say? He's not some God-sent quarterback that Brian Bolster and everybody else claims he is. When he is at his best, he's a okay quarterback. Like, he's good. Like, he's good. He's a game manager. He's not an all-world quarterback. I'm sorry, but that's just not the case.
And Wish, I have the Panthers today. I picked them undefeated in primetime picks, and now I'm doing the week 3 thing. Mike Pick'em challenge, Mike's Pick'em challenge. If y'all want to do that, I'm probably gonna go 0-1 to start the week. It looks like.
Oof.
It's crazy. Who would have thought? I mean, I love the Texans. I had the Texans over the Browns actually.
Oh my God!
Sunday morning. So the Texans aren't terrible, but it's just
He needs to be aware of what's going on.
Am I late?
Aware?
I do probably. I'm probably late. Sam Darnold probably.
Oh, Darnold fumble! Oh, there you are, Sammy. Way to hold on to the ball for 10 years.
For 10 years.
He really
I thought
did,
it
though. He
was the
had
opposite,
time.
They got it back.
Oh, they got it back still. He held on to that way too long.
What's he doing?
Oh,
I
I
understand.
just seen that fumble.
Yeah, he held on to
timeout.
that way too long.
Timeout. You still have a chance for Sam Darnold to
Halftime.
bomb in the end zone. Oh my gosh! They had 2 timeouts.
Okay, you talk about me. Jesus Christ.
Who's this the rule coach for the Panthers? They need to find a new coach in Carolina. You got 12 seconds left. If they recover the ball, they can't call a timeout there. Is that against the rules?
Calm down. Calm down. Go to the half. You're only
Panthers. No, they're losing this game. They got no coaching. They got no running back. I mean, I like Hubbard. I think I have Hubbard in most of those other leagues, so I should be fine with fantasy. I'm not even tripping. But what I'm saying is that coach has no clock management. It's 12 seconds. It's 2 shots in the end zone, or at least like some chunk plays. Get a
Sam
field goal.
doesn't have that kind of arm, though, man. I mean, we got to be realistic here. Like, he doesn't have that kind. He's not Patrick Mahomes. Like, he doesn't have an arm that can throw the ball 80 yards.
Just a little check, just a check down to CMC or Chuba Hubbard now, and let him go 40 yards, and then out of bounds.
If he didn't fumble on that play, he should have after 3 seconds thrown that ball out of bounds, start over again. He fumbled, wasted a lot of time. Could have been the other way.
That is true.
That'd been worse.
That is true. Well, we are at halftime. It is 7-6 Carolina with the lead. I believe Houston gets ball second half.
They do.
I believe Houston gets ball second half. I see Mike on here doing something. Mike, if you can hear me, I do not know how to do the "we'll be right back" thing since we're at halftime. I don't know how to do that. Usually, you're the guy who does all that. You know how to do that?
I'm pretty sure I know how to do things. I figure things out. You know me. All right,
Patrick Mahomes, over or under 4.5 touchdowns. Over. Easy. He's obviously the best quarterback in the league. What is up, everyone? It's Mike on the mic here, and you may remember me or may recognize me from the hit show Friday Night Wars and Mike's Film Room right here on the Warzone Sports Network. And I am here to inform you of our partnership with Prize Picks. Now, no, we didn't just partner with Prize Picks because of the large Brinks truck that they backed into our backyards. We also play Prize Picks, and it's a tool that we can use to interact with you guys. You guys can compete against us. And in this quick tutorial, I'm going to show you exactly how to participate in the Prize Picks competitions right here on the Warzone Sports Network. So first things first, you want to head to your favorite internet browser or head to the App Store or whatever phone that you operate. And you either type in prizepicks.com on the internet side, or you can download the Prize Picks app today. Once you download the app or visit the website, it's easy as clicking start playing, and you're going to see a chance for you to sign up to your account. Once you fill in all your information and you've created your account, just click the deposit button up in the corner. And here's where you will deposit the amount that you would wish to play with. You can enter a custom amount in this little box that says $10 here. Once you select the amount that you would like to deposit and play with, make sure you look for the promo code box. It's going to be small. It's not on my screen because I've already used the promo code Warzone. WARZONE. Warzone is the promo code you need to use, and Prize Picks is going to match your deposit up to $100. So if you put down $20 to play with on prizepicks.com, they're going to give you another $20 to use, so you have $40 total dollars to submit your Prize Picks this week. Once you've deposited with the code Warzone, you can scroll through and look through all the options you have as far as Prize Picks. If I want to put down that Zeke is going to have over 58.5 rushing yards this week, I can select Ezekiel Elliott, go to my current entry, and select over for Ezekiel Elliott to go over that rushing yards amount. Once you've selected all the entries you'd like to place in for this weekend's action NFL football or any sport that you'd like to play, choose between whether you want to do flex play or power play. Each one pays differently, and click place entry. you can go to the top of the browser and select My Entries, and it's going to show you all of your entries. If you screenshot these entries and send them to us on the Warzone Sports Network Instagram page, we will actually feature your entries on the show, on the live streams, on the pregame and postgame talks, and root for your prize picks to succeed right along with you. As you can see, it's super simple to hop on here and play prize picks. I can't wait to see your entries and compete against you so you can get more correct. Now, back to whoever's hosting this show. Hopefully it's me. That means that you're being entertained.
San Diego Chargers are fortunate to have Lance Allworth.
On blue, ready?
Don Coryell.
Touchdown, San Diego! Woo!
To our organization, get used to the mantra, all gas, no brake.
Patrick Mahomes, over or under 4.5 touchdowns? Over. Easy. He's obviously the best quarterback in the league. What is up, everyone? It's Mike on the mic here, and you may remember me or may recognize me from the hit show Friday Night Wars and Mike's Film Room right here on the Warzone Sports Network. And I am here to inform you of our partnership with Prize Picks. Now, no, we didn't just partner with Prize Picks because of the large Brinks truck that they backed into our backyards. We also play Prize Picks, and it's a tool that we can use to interact with you guys. You guys can compete against us. And in this quick tutorial, I'm going to show you exactly how to participate in the Prize Picks competitions right here on the Warzone Sports Network. So first things first, you want to head to your favorite internet browser or head to the App Store or whatever phone that you operate, and you either type in prizepicks.com on the internet side, or you can download the Prize Picks app today. Once you download the app or visit the website, it's easy as clicking Start Playing, and you're going to see a chance for you to sign up to your account. Once you fill in all your information and you've created your account, just click the deposit button up in the corner. And here's where you will deposit the amount that you would wish to play with. You can enter a custom amount in this little box that says $10 here. Once you select the amount that you would like to deposit and play with, make sure you look for the promo code box. It's going to be small. It's not on my screen because I've already used the promo code Warzone. WAR. And here we are. J-Fly's here as well. I'm not sure if he's ready. Hopefully my mic is connected. It is not. So I'm back. Just took a little break there. I set up this beautiful green screen, but I say beautiful, it's not beautiful. This thing was a thorn in the side. A son of a biscuit eater to set up. I'll tell you that right now. This thing was frustrating, and even there's like little empty spaces right here that I still need to fix. And like over here, there's one. Pretty annoying, but we're here. And the Panthers. You ready to come on, J-Fly? Give me a thumbs up. Yeah, okay, just making sure. Making sure.
Eating my halftime Teddy Grahams.
Oh, Teddy Grahams. What a classic. You gotta love the Teddy Grahams.
Teddy Grahams are always a good little snack.
Yeah.
Watching football, eating Teddy Grahams. But yeah, life is good. Wish just sent me a message right now. He said the definition of insanity, read it, but I know the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. So if you drafted Christian McCaffrey for the second or third year in a row, this is on everyone who drafted him or traded for him in my case. We knew this was going to happen. We knew it was going to happen. He is who we thought he was, and that's our fault if you have him on your team because he never stays healthy ever except for the 1 year that he did really good. So, yeah, my third year in a row that I got messed up by Christian McCaffrey, Mike. But anyway, that's
3 years in a row.
What? 20 years in a row?
How do you do
3 years in a row?
How?
3 years in a row. Well, I have a lot of leagues, so it's fine. I have other leagues that are so great. But yeah, 3 years in a row. I had this year I had a team that I thought was like, oh, this team's gonna win the whole thing. Christian McCaffrey was on it, but I have other teams. I think I have Hubbard on a team that was really good. That's now just an extra piece for me. But we'll see. But what I don't want, this is what I don't want, Mike, is that one team do really good because Hubbard does really good, and then now that team's like crazy good, and then like he comes back in like week 8, and then now both teams are just mediocre because like. I have either one for the whole season. So Christian McCaffrey, he just hates me. I just can't stand. I can't stand Christian McCaffrey. Anyway, it's just literally right now. It's Christian McCaffrey, number 1 on this list, and then Ben DiNucci's number 2, and then Taylor Heinicke's number 3 of like just people that should just not be in the NFL at all. Can't stand them.
I think I had a prize pick on McCaffrey too.
Oh yeah, did you see my prize picks, Mike? I don't know if you see him earlier in the show.
I needed 50 receiving yards. He didn't even get it. He didn't get it.
He didn't get anything. He even if the thing was would he play more than 2 quarters, we wouldn't even got that right. So
right.
It's not our fault. Look at this, Mike.
I've got David Johnson over. He only needs 5 more rush yards. Davis Mills, I think, needs 13 more completions, and I'm gonna land the other 4, so I'll still win. Oh, here's your prize picks.
These are I have 2, and Christian McCaffrey's both of them. So I have Anthony Miller's already good. David Johnson, I think, is close, and then they're like 1 catch away each from that. And then if you look at this one, Mike, same thing. Christian McCaffrey again because I just can't for some reason realize. I thought he was at least gonna be healthy to week 7. I don't know, but anyway, Dan Arnold is good. So yeah, everyone else is good. Christian McCaffrey, DJ Moore's already way over that. So,
well, 4 out of 5 is still win.
Yeah,
you still gonna be in the green for 4 out of 5.
I think I win 4 out of 5 every single time I do prize picks, which is good. But it's frustrating because I'm always so close to 5 out of 5.
You're right there. That's that bingo.
That's that $500 win right there.
Yeah.
But then it's just then here's your money back basically. Try again. That's basically what that 4 win does for me. But it's fine. I'm not. It's just for the fun of it, Mike. It's not even for the money. It's just for fun.
Oh, I'm doing it for the money.
That's true. $500 would be nice. I think I did a price pick last week. This is actually funny, Mike. I did a price pick last week that would have wanted me $800. And it was the one that I think I showed you on Sunday. And it was oh, that's for sure W's. And Darren Waller doesn't do anything, and DJ Shark doesn't do anything. And I don't
for the first time ever.
Yeah, and then Russell Wilson has like a mediocre game, and he barely misses it. So I got 2 out of 5 and didn't get anything back. So then there's that. But other than that, yeah, like 4 out of 5 is my pretty normal hit.
Flags.
Let's see, Davis Mills.
Who's
Goes
ahead
to
of who
nobody.
here?
You're ahead of me.
I don't know. We'll pause for a half second. Tell me when the replay starts.
Now, just started.
All right, we should be pretty close, within seconds
Yeah,
of each other.
Perfect. Yeah, he's running the route like out to and the ball just came over his head right now. The flag just went out.
Be careful, Donta Jackson, with all that jumping. Christian McCaffrey tried to do a little stutter step and popped his hammy.
Christian McCaffrey, bro, that guy's so funny. How did he get a job in the NFL before me? That's what I want to know. And before you, Mike. Him, Benucci, and Tyler Heineke. How do they continue to take this money from the league every year?
You can't be this fragile and continue to be stealing money like this.
It's crazy. I'm pretty sure he has a decent contract too. It's not like he's just getting like a little $100,000 a year. Pretty sure he's getting at least $1 million or something.
Who? Christian McCaffrey?
Yeah,
Maybe $20 million a year.
20?
I don't know.
For that? For
He's
this?
gotta be one of the highest paid running backs.
No way. I gotta look this up.
I'm looking it up. I'm looking it up.
All right, look it up for me, please. Because if he gets $20 million a year, like life is just unfair. Life is just not right. If
He signed in April. He signed a 4-year, $64 million contract with a $21 million signing bonus. He's getting $16 million per season.
Wow. Where's this money? Money just be given out to people at all times. People are just throwing money at people. Where can I go and apply for this, Mike? Does Benucci, Christian McCaffrey contract money or whatever?
I think we would need to spend a lot more time in the gym than we do, Jay.
Yeah, that's true. Especially with football type skills, because I'm not. I just have to be good enough.
Again. Yeah, we might need to be born again, also into different bodies.
Be born again. Yeah, a lot of things have to go. But if you could just trick a team that you're good for like a little bit, they'll pay you a bunch of money, and then you can just be hurt for like the next 3 years, and that's fine. And then you'll be good.
Our ship has completely sailed.
That Jared Goff money too. That's another guy that's getting paid a lot of money.
I hold on to my hopes and dreams through flag football. Hey guys, like this post real quick.
Flag football might be a thing like in like the near future, like in 10 years, maybe 20, 30 years.
Yeah, probably.
Because there's like the concussions and stuff. And
you guys can hop in the chat and leave some comments. You can say anything. This whole point of these watch parties are for the randomness of them. I hope the Chargers are better than the Raiders, but they might not even be better than the Broncos. It's okay. I walk in here and the first thing you do is take a shot at me. If that's a shot. He's like better than the Raiders, but worse than the Broncos. I'll take that as a shot. The Chargers are still the second best team in that division. Don't be confused for one.
Raiders, Chargers, Chiefs, Broncos. Don't let the records fool you. The Broncos are not better than the Chiefs and the Raiders.
Chargers, Broncos, Raiders.
Chiefs, Chargers. Oh, got the Raiders way down there.
That's what the sign says. It says Joe Morley still sucks. So, I mean, unless you're saying that the sign is lying.
Well, he doesn't suck with a CK. He sucks with an X. It's like
it's specific suck. Yeah, it's worse.
Yeah, sucks.
He's not like a vacuum. He's more just like shitty. You know what I mean? Just terrible.
That's a great way to put that. Should be the Webster's dictionary. That's so good how you put that.
SUKX.
Yeah, I should just
synonym to shitty.
Yeah, just like said. Yeah, submit that. Wherever we submit the Christian McCaffrey money that we can get, so also submit that to be a. Whoever has all the power in the world, just send it to him.
Whoa, that was a dangerous throw.
It was.
I change his number.
Number 3. I have him in our Warzone league. Anthony Miller. I picked him up last second and put him in my lineup like I should have done with Cephas.
I should have done that with Cephas.
We both should have done that with Cephas.
Killing me. I have Cephas now. Cephas playing in my lineup this week.
No, I don't care about him now. I want him Monday night. I don't care.
He's going to be good again. He's going to be good again.
Should have put Cephas in there. Yeah, no, I hope so. Because he actually gave me 16.4 points in one other. I have him in one random league out of like all the leagues I have, like the tens of leagues I have. But yeah, so yeah, I have Anthony Miller, Marquez Valdez-Scantling. I think I'm gonna bench him. So
how's Mills been? I've been spending my entire time trying to set this green screen up, and it still has flaws.
I like it.
there's a post for it. It's over there. I set that up first, and I was like, well, this isn't working. So now I just have hooks on the wall, and I just stab some holes in the green screen. Let's stab straight like that, and then hooked them up there. But there's still problems. Like this skirt's too short.
No, I like it. Wait, do that again. Like, just lift it up like that. It's pretty cool. Now I feel like you're a road runner or something. Like
I could just peel the wall away.
Yeah, that's how they've been doing that all those years in those movies.
Well, now it all adds up.
It makes sense. I'm like the Wile E. Coyote. I think that's like something real, and I like run into it. And then
I set up another hook to like pull it tight over here, maybe.
Maybe. No, I think it looks good though. I didn't even know that it was that until you mentioned it. I really didn't even see that on the left, that little like sliver of thing. I didn't see that.
I can actually become like the Wile E. Coyote. You can put the brick.
Dang, and you just escape. That would be great. That's the great stuff. We're like magicians out here. Well, it's just mainly
I know, right? You can't do Warzone production for high quality production. Warzone production, the Warzone Sports Network for high quality production. You're gonna get high quality production.
We love it. I love it. Those pick'em edits were dope.
Yeah, TikTok. I have a beef with them.
Why? What did they do? To you? Why?
They took it down for safety concerns.
What was not safety? What about it? Wait, what wasn't safe about you making picks about week 3's winning?
That's the question. Because when I go on TikTok, I see people doing all kinds of dangerous crap. But me picking the games is dangerous. I wasn't gambling. I wasn't saying to gamble. Nothing. I was just going down and picking and saying, hey, everyone compete with me. Only thing I can think of is that they're worried like, they don't want me telling people to come message me on Instagram. But is TikTok telling me that I can't?
Oh, that might be it. Yeah, my friend told me something like those platforms, like they have like beef actually within themselves. They probably don't want you like promoting Instagram, just like Instagram, like the algorithms don't like you promoting TikTok. Technically, is what I heard.
That's not a safety concern, so that's bullshit. I should be able to, as a content creator, send people from my TikTok to my Instagram, from my Instagram to my TikTok to my YouTube, to whatever the hell I want.
It's called greed, I think, not safety, but greed.
Anyways, they took it down at 10,000 views, and it was going like it was in the For You page. It was going up. It was gaining about 500 views every 10 minutes, and it got taken down.
That's crazy. Hey, but your pickups, bro. Much respect to that. Oh, almost a touchdown. But much respect to that because I just woke up to like 1,000 views on that too. I was like,
really?
Yeah, and I don't have very many. I just started, so yeah.
Dude, do it every week. It works. The only thing is to catch their, because if you can get someone to watch like even half of a 3-minute video, the watch time is going to be so good that it's going to send it to the moon. But the key is like you got to hook them in the beginning. You don't want to waste too much time when you start. You want to just go ahead, say whatever you're going to say real quick, and start picking because you want to hook them to where they're waiting for their team to come up.
Facts.
I like that.
But the other thing I thought, Mike, was
I told Dalton to do that shit. And sorry if Dalton's watching, but Dalton, I told him that whole entire like structure. And then he posts his video, and then it's like, "Hi, my name is Dalton. I'm a part of 302 Birds, the Warzone." Like, he lists like 10 things in the first 30 seconds. Everyone's swiping, Dalton. Everyone is swiping. Tony, this green screen is trash. I got the wrong one, but maybe you can give me some pointers on this thing. But we'll talk about that later. But
I was gonna tell you,
this is the kind of stuff you can expect with me in a green screen. I
like that though.
I'm gonna make personalized, fun things. If you guys want to see the whole thing, here it is. The Raiders may be 2-0, but Joe Morley still sucks. And that's a factual statement.
I watched the Al Green documentary last night, most of it at least, and I can see why Joe Morley's a fan. He was pretty cool back in like the 60s.
Old people.
I was gonna tell you though, Mike, I think you picked the Cowboys in your pick'em to beat the Eagles, so that might be a safety concern that they're talking about if you picked the Cowboys to win a football game.
Could have been that. Could have been that.
No, we overestimated CMC not being hurt in the first 3 weeks of football season for once in his life.
I made a new one, but I appealed the other one.
CMC is getting the Ben DiNucci and the Taylor Heineke treatment the rest of the season, I believe. Even if he comes back next week. Maybe next week. Maybe he comes back next week. If he doesn't come back next week, for sure, he's getting the CMC. I'm going to call it the CMC treatment. He's getting that Taylor Heineke, Ben DiNucci every chance I get.
What? So they changed it. I appealed it, and they changed the tag. It's no longer a safety concern. Now it says that my content is intended to be decisive or misleading. and I'm endangering and a threat to the trust-based community. We do not allow such content on this platform. This includes it must have been the Cowboys pick. Disinformation campaigns. They think I'm a Cowboys fan, so they're trying to ban me.
Wait, what? Wait. Say what? They think you're a Cowboys fan? Is that real?
The reason it's taken down, they changed it. It's no longer a safety concern. The content violation now is integrity and authenticity. It says content that is intended to be decisive or mislead any of our community members endangers our trust-based community. We do not allow such content on our platform. This includes activities such as spamming, impersonations, and disinformation campaigns.
You did pick the Cowboys, I remember that.
You're basically saying I'm a liar? I'm a liar and you took down my 10,000 view video TikTok? You better not have struck my account also for this. It's messed up. It has been determined that your content violates applicable laws. I broke the law picking the Cowboys to win a game.
You broke the law.
Yeah,
that's why you got to move to Texas.
There's a reason for this,
Texas.
I got a new camera also, okay. Hello. It's really close to my face because of this green screen crap. And look what happens when I take my hat off the light. You see how freaking bright that shit is? So I have this to relieve the light a little bit, but just overall the lighting sucks. So we're going to work on this in future broadcasts. I just wanted to try out the green screen because it literally came in the mail during the first quarter of this game. Look, I'm throwing it up there. Let's do it. We're live right now. Phil K, I thought you were a Cowboys fan. You're confusing me at this point. You see my prediction is just wrong that the Cowboys are going to win, so you think they're going to lose to the Eagles?
Well, yeah, that makes more sense.
He's saying that you're lying about your age.
Yeah.
I mean, you have said a couple different answers, so I'm not even sure now.
Yeah, I mean, I tell people I'm like 47 to see if they rock with it, but he said 24 tops, so he's thinking I'm like 12 or something probably. But it's all good.
I really don't understand that.
I'm just playing, Tony. I'm 19. Relax. Don't
violate the laws. I broke the law. That's jacked up. I'm kind of pissed now.
No, they do that a lot to a lot of people that I've known. Like, they're just haters. Like, you have to play the game their way, and you don't know what the game is. Like, how is that? How is what you did wrong? You know, like, no one will know except for them. And they'll just make BS reasons. Like it's
probably because people are actually leaving and going to Instagram to ask for the screen. I sent it to like 20 people. Only like I don't know if you checked the hashtag out anytime recently. Like 7 or 8 made a video or at least used the hashtag. But I sent like a bunch of people messaged me and asked me for the backdrop.
Yeah, that's
so maybe they were like everyone's leaving this video and going straight to Instagram and they're like tracking us, which is also messed up. But I know they are.
Yeah.
Or at least our app activity. I predicted that the Cowboys are going to beat the Eagles, so our theory is that that's such a bad prediction that TikTok just took down the whole video.
Find new reasons to take it down.
Maybe lower white bulbs, can't get the depth on your stands. Yeah, you're going to have to give me a whole lesson on this, Tony, and how to perfect it. It was a mess setting it up. So we got to figure it out, the lighting and the setup behind me and how to get it to like not look crappy. This camera also kind of sucks. So just all going wrong. Hubbard goes down. The Texans defense hanging in tough here. I mean, losing CMC is a big deal.
Need some Chuba Hubbard.
Yeah, there goes
I mess up everyone.
You have Chuba Hubbard?
I have him in like most of the leagues that I have Christian McCaffrey, and then I have him so far. I was trying to check really quick. I have him like in 2 leagues already that I don't have Christian McCaffrey in, so he's like 5 points right now. I think 4 points.
Yeah, so Phil K, what I'm gonna do is like I have this thing going where I change one of the picks from the pick'ems like Sunday morning at 10 a.m. and no matter who I pick in that change, they're gonna lose. So Sunday morning at 10 a.m. I will be changing my pick from the Chiefs to the Chargers. Or no, the Chargers to the Chiefs. I'm gonna flip it.
Now they're really about to lose.
I'm gonna take the Chiefs to win, and then they're gonna lose because of my jinx. Is
that the opposite?
Is that a genius idea?
No, I think it's a double jinx. I think it's not like reverse
That doesn't
psychology.
make sense. I guess I shouldn't use the jinx for nefarious reasons, huh? Like it should just be like pure. Like I actually want to change this pick, and then that's when the jinx comes in.
Yeah, it could be like a double negative. Like instead of the Chargers losing a close one, now they get blown out by 40 or something. You know?
I thought about doing it against the Raiders, like taking the Dolphins to win, and then like on the day of changing to the Raiders.
Yeah, it might be better.
If it does anything. That might be better to experiment with not my team than.
Yeah, we'll see what happens this week. Now that I know you're going to do that, once you do that, we'll see what happens to the Chargers. Maybe
It's
they
too
win.
late. I already picked the Raiders in the pick'ems. I can't switch to the Dolphins, and I'm going to jinx the Dolphins, and I want the Raiders to lose. I'm hoping like the first time that I actually pick the Raiders to win, that jinx comes in and is like, huh, kicks the leg out from under my chair, and I'm like, haha, and I flip them off while I'm on the ground, pissed. But the Raiders lost.
Stupid Raiders.
You're basically a Raiders fan. I don't want to hear no stupid Raiders.
I'm basically. Oh, hold on. First of all, I'm not actually. I do like, but I just like who's good, and the Raiders are good this year. It's really simple.
They're not good this year.
I haven't rooted for the only time that I thought the Raiders were good. It wasn't even during the actual football season. It was when Antonio Brown was on the team, and then Mayock messed that up, and then he wasn't. And then once they lost Antonio Brown, I was like, nope, they're not gonna be good again this year. But this year, they're finally gonna be good because Ruggs and Waller are balling out. Edwards is a nice piece. And they got 2 decent running backs. And they got Derek Carr and a good defense.
The Raiders have been good or like been like a solid playoff team once in the life that I remember. I think they won or they went to the Super Bowl when I was like 2 years old or something like that, or 3 years old. That doesn't count. That I remember once. And that's the year Derek Carr got hurt. But they have started
also a trash Texans team.
Or they've started like 4-1 or 3-1, 6-2. They've started so hot like 10 times, and all 10 times they finished the season like 2-7. Or
all right, Mike, I'm gonna give you this prediction right now. Even if Derek Carr gets hurt this year and Nathan Peterman steps in, and they make the wild card game, they will still beat the Texans. Even with Nathan Peterman. The last time you're talking about, they lost to the Texans because Derek Carr got hurt. How do you lose to? I don't care how good.
Deshaun Watson.
Deshaun Watson. I like Tyrod Taylor better anyway.
I miss Tyrod.
I know, poor guy. That's the guy I feel bad for. Like Christian McCaffrey, like is one thing, but Tyrod Taylor, I feel like he doesn't get paid as much, and he doesn't get as much love, and he just always gets injured. He's really good.
Yeah, Christian McCaffrey being all these commercials and everything. Where's Tyrod's commercial?
For what? He needs a commercial for a hamstring. Commercial for like St. Jude's or whatever hospital is the most popular one that's going to give him some money, but he needs to do some kind of commercial for some relevant to what he is. The medical tent commercial, like check out these medical tents. They work really good. Ask Christian McCaffrey. He's a frequent user of these medical tents on the side.
He definitely knows that they work. Keep everyone out. Rainproof also, if you need them to be.
Yeah. Like, thankfully for him, it's rainproof. Because, wet. If he gets wet, any water goes on him, he might, pass out. I don't know what'll happen. He's so fragile.
He just goes down.
He plays in a raining game and he gets the water, on his neck or something like that. He just, takes it and he just falls.
Well, who loses one game? The Cowboys? Jay hates the Cowboys.
I don't hate the Cowboys.
You think they're the worst team in the league?
I said they're like the bottom 5.
No, they're not.
But they're not the worst. I said this last time. The Jets are the worst. But no, hold on, Phil. Okay, here's something y'all gotta understand. Mike's a good buddy of mine. I've only known him for maybe a few weeks, maybe a few months at the most. But the point of what I'm saying is he only knows my picks right now. He only knows what I like at the moment because I like good teams. But if the Cowboys are really good next year, or the end of this year, even if they make some kind of do something, then I like the Cowboys. They might be my top 3 favorite teams.
Oh, you'll start.
Yeah, I'll start rooting for them. I have nothing against the Cowboys. I've rooted for the Cowboys before when I was little and they had Tony Romo and Des Bryant. I was like, yeah, Cowboys. There was 1 year that they had. I liked them. So yeah, don't worry.
So basically, you need to wait until you can bandwagon on them.
Not bandwagon, but I got to see them be good. I can't see them barely.
Every time we have this conversation, I ask you, okay, it's not bandwagon. Then what is it? And you describe bandwagoning, the definition. Say the definition. I just like teams that are winning the championships every year. That's all.
Yeah. That's not a bandwagon.
You're crazy.
I just like winners. Well, I think Robinson did that earlier too. Robinson said something earlier, like it completely contradicted exactly what you said. So maybe it's a thing over here at the Warzone Sports Network with some of the guys like me. But no, I think Tony. What happened?
Go ahead, keep going.
No, Tony said it best really quick. Tony said that I just like winners. I like front runners, and that's what I like. Like if every league could just have one team win a championship every single year, just for like the rest of the league's eternity, I would just like that team forever. I would never switch teams. No point. So, but yeah, it doesn't happen. Unfortunately, I got like a new team like every 2 years.
Did you ever have a team where it was just like, this is my one team, no matter if they're good or bad, or has it been like this your whole life?
Well, I did like a team that was really bad on purpose. It's kind of like a bandwagon. I would consider that a bandwagon maybe because I liked them because they were so bad. Like I really liked that they were so bad and they just kept like actually being allowed to play. Like I thought they were getting kicked out of the league, but it was the Atlanta Hawks when I was young. And it was mainly because people started to look like Tyronn Lue, the point guard for the Hawks. I have his picture right there. That's the Tyronn Lue picture I have behind me.
Of him getting stomped on?
No, that's when he locked up AI games 2 through 5, 6, and won a championship or whatever. Yeah, 2 through 5, and won a world championship like the world champion is. Let's go, 82. Who is that? Is it one of my guys? It's probably not.
It's not. It's the backup tight end, whoever it is.
Stupid Panthers. No one likes you. Tommy Trumbull. But anyway, so I like the Hawks when they were really bad. And they were like the worst team ever. They won like 10 games. I don't know. But anyway, the point of that story is, Mike, is that the Hawks had a chance to be really good. And then they drafted Luka Doncic or whatever and traded his rights away for some bums. And that's the end of them. So now I don't really like the Hawks as much anymore, although it hurts me to see them this bad.
You've taken your talents to Brooklyn and Los Angeles.
Yes. Well, no, don't get me wrong, though. I do want to make this clear. I like the Hawks. But I also like the Lakers and like the Celtics and like other teams a lot more at that time. But I just also like the Hawks.
What do you think about the Warriors this year? I think they're going to be better.
People have been saying that. They got the cum bucket, Jonathan Kuminga. Mm-hmm. He's ready to do his thing. But I see like a first-round exit from that. I think they make the playoffs this year, though. It's just they don't have KD no more. So if you don't have KD, it's like I don't really see you going too far. But make the playoffs this year, step up from last year. I don't know. I on my show, Live Recording Myself, someone picked them to go to the Western Conference Finals and possibly go to the NBA Finals. And I don't see that happening at all. You got too many good teams in the West. But how about you, Mike? You think they'll make past the first round playoffs?
I think they could. I think they could be a second round exit. They're going to struggle when they see a superpower team because we saw even like a wounded Lakers, Steph couldn't take them down still in that playing game. Guys all banged up and everything. I'm hoping the Lakers come back healthy, man. I hope they come back healthy because then there's no questions in the West who's coming out. It's just health concern.
Lakers. Here's teams the Warriors will lose to in the playoffs. I'll give you a list. Clippers, Lakers, Jazz, Suns, Mavericks. That's already 5 teams, and I don't think they're going to be higher than a 5 seed, so I don't think they're making up first round.
Felke, I know you know about basketball. You can't troll me on this one. The Bulls will never play the Warriors in the first round of the playoffs.
Let's not say never. Relocation might happen if the Warriors.
I think the Chicago Bulls or the Golden State Warriors would ever relocate.
That'd be kind of funny. That'd be kind of funny though if it became like the Seattle Bulls or something like that.
Yeah, that's the kind of teams that relocate. It's like the Oklahoma City Thunder, like with no roots.
Don't get me wrong though. I just watched the Al Davis documentary, like I said, and they were talking about how like teams from like historic franchises like relocated for money. That's why it's in my head right now, even though it's probably from like the 80s or something, or 70s or whatever when that happened.
I mean, this is fair. This is fair. Steph was at the peak of Stephs that I've ever seen in my life.
I'll say it once. I'll say it 18,000 times.
Lakers win the championship. Oh.
No, I'm not going to say that. I think the Nets won the championship, actually. I had the Nets winning the championship. But KD and Steph Curry, their best years was when they played together at Golden State, and that's why they won the championship.
Do you think they win the championship if Kyrie's out?
The Nets? No. I think they need all their pieces. I think they need all 1 through 4 to win the championship. It's going to be tough.
Did you hear the rumors that Anthony Davis has put on a ton of muscle?
I don't know if I heard. I feel like I hear that a lot, but is that something that's like recently, like he's really doing?
I don't know. I read something about it today. I think actually.
No, I haven't read nothing today.
I'm gonna Google.
But that might be good for them. Maybe help him with his injury.
It should help him a little. You don't want to go too crazy with it because his body build still is really like he's a lengthy dude, so you don't have too much muscle on there. But
They have a lot of good bigs. They got what? They got
viral video of Lakers star Anthony Davis teases a muscle building body transformation.
Oh, is he captain? Just joking around like when he shaved his unibrow, which we all see that coming.
That's what he said, right?
Yeah. No, they got LeBron. They got AD. They got Dwight Howard. I mean, they got LeBron and Dwight Howard. They got enough like big, strong, muscly guys. I think AD is a good little, compliment to those guys.
All right, I found the picture. I'm gonna bring it on here.
AD. Let's see what happens. Oh, look, they're talking about Earl Campbell from the Houston Oilers, who relocated to the Tennessee Titans. Talking about relocations.
Yeah, I see. Wow, they heard us.
Mike got jokes, guys. That's why we have a commercial that says Mike is the one to entertain, because
Exactly.
he's the one.
I didn't even make that commercial. That was Tony that made that commercial.
Really? Why was it your voice and your face? Is what's weird
Complete
about
lie.
that.
It's a complete lie.
Okay. Because I was like, well, he did a really good impression of you, Mike. Even his look changed, like deep fake Tony Tucker, looking like Mike.
No, I was saying that Tony wrote that for me,
Oh, okay. Well, that's good. That's nice of him.
but he didn't. But
But that's also a lie. Where's that from? That's like a movie where there's a guy's like, no, that's also a lie. I think it's like Big Daddy or something. Anyway, it was funny.
according to Joe and Tony, I don't watch nearly enough movies. So,
Big Daddy is. I just watched like all the Adam Sandler movies because I think.
Davis Mills, you gonna make this a really bad second half, my friend?
Yeah, this is already a bad fantasy game. It feels like because the Panthers have done nothing outside of Tremble and a Sam Darnold rushing touchdown, and DJ Moore's got me some points. So I'm not mad at that. I have him in all the league, so that's fine. But Brandon Cooks, I don't think he's done anything yet. Has he? He's done something, right? He's done a little
He's
something.
had a few catches.
Yeah, he's good. He has like at least like 12 points.
I have him in a couple lineups, I think, actually. So hopefully he scores some garbage time or something.
Oh, that'd be great if we get like a long Brandon Cooks touchdown.
That would be very great. I would be very happy about that.
That's what we're rooting for now. We have nothing else to root for. I mean, Chuba Hubbard, if he could do something, that'd be cool. But I just hope CMC's healthy. I hope he comes back next week, and this is just like one just terrible week for him. History has shown that that's not what's going to happen. But let's hope for the best.
Here he is. This is why everyone's saying that he's muscle bound now. His chest does look bigger. His arms look a little bigger.
Yeah.
He looks taller. I think he did the stretch exercise where he hangs upside down.
Maybe some more HGH. You never know.
Hopefully not. Don't everybody. Don't even think about it.
Don't even think about it. I heard he did. I heard he took that though. That's the rumor that I heard. His arms are so. I met him in person before. It was a long story. I can't even explain this story to you.
I remember this. Okay, me and Shannon Sharp were on set enjoying some Henny together.
Wait, what happened with him?
He was saying, remember when everyone said the Clippers would win, but the Lakers won?
Oh,
yeah, I remember that.
But that's every year because it's the Clippers. It's like the Chargers of basketball. Sorry, Mike.
It's terrible.
It's something about being a Chargers fan is that you just get roasted accidentally all the time because like people just like have things to say. And it's just because the Chargers are a really good team. They've always been the Chargers. I probably always been a really good team, like talent wise. It just can't win games.
Can't put it together.
Weird, like that LT Phillip Rivers for like the entire time that we like from the earliest days to now. They just lost Phillip Rivers. Now they got Justin Herbert since he left.
And we have the craziest stuff always happening to us, like crazy ways to lose games. I've seen it all. I think. Last week. Damn, Sam Darnold. That's holding. Coming back, buddy. Go ahead and run all you want. Remember when Sam Darnold juked out that guy in the middle of the field? I forget who they were playing. I think it was the Jets versus the Patriots.
No.
Hard stuck his right foot in, and he was so lucky that worked because if not, he was just going to get murdered right there in the middle of the field. But it worked, and he made a guy look silly.
He was watching some Barry Sanders tapes or something.
Yeah.
I could do this.
That could have went south if he wasn't careful.
That highlight was so funny. Just guys just jumping on top of each other in slow motion. They're like 400 pounds.
A real dog pile.
A real dog pile. Oof. See, I feel like if I was an NBA player, I want to get sponsored by Teddy Grahams because I feel like that'd be a great sponsorship. I could be on the bag with the little teddy bear, you know.
I wonder if Teddy Grahams would ever be able to afford sponsoring an NFL athlete.
If it was me, they would. I'd give them a pay cut. I'd take a pay cut, a little tax deduction, a little special. CMC will probably get it. They probably can afford CMC. Just have him like on crutches or something, though.
Maybe Justin Fields, Bears, Grahams, Teddies. I might have just given a business opportunity right there to Fields.
Is there a bear with the name Teddy?
Ted, the movie with Mark Wahlberg.
Oh no, I mean like an actual Chicago bear, not like a general bear.
Oh,
like if Justin Fields' name was like Theodore Fields, that'd be cool.
That would be pretty cool. Teddy Fields, that makes sense. Is Watson on the bench? No, Watson's not dressed. I don't even know if he's on the sideline, honestly, or even with the team.
Yeah, they're trying to trade him. I heard though.
Is he? I don't even know if he's allowed. Is he allowed to play? Terrence Marshall just made a nice little catch there.
That was nice, first down. Is he? Yeah, he's allowed to play. He just doesn't want to play for the Texans.
Yeah. Well, they need to trade him.
Trying to trade him. I heard. What I heard was this is on NFL Inside or whatever it is that show. It was a trade. Deshaun Watson. Yeah, they lit him up. Deshaun Watson for Tua. How do you feel about that? It's probably like a draft pick or something. I think they want.
That'd be terrible. Tua gets traded while he's hurt.
I think they have to wait for him to get healthy was the thing, though. They were saying how like they had to wait for him to get healthy, but the trade deadline isn't until November, so they should be fine.
Thanks for tuning in, Timothy. We appreciate you. If you haven't already, please smash the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. We're going to be here for every primetime game all year long.
Smash it.
Smash it. That's what the kids say, right?
That's what the kids say. Smash that thing. Let's go.
Sammy D.
Smash has a different definition also, but won't talk
I
about
always
that.
want to know what it's like to be like in the helmet with the dot where they're talking down to you from the booth. I just want to know what that feels like to be playing and have like mics coming into your ear. Because like the head coach can key into your helmet and the offensive coordinator can key into your helmet if you're the quarterback with it.
I wouldn't want that though. I feel like I have like schizophrenia or something like that. I'd be really
I mean, Sam Darnold already sees ghosts and now he hears ghosts in his head. That was a good setup, wasn't it?
It was. I like that. Imagine during a play, that'd be crazy. But yeah, I do. Can they do that? They'd be like, "Oh, watch out your blind side," and you're like, "Oh."
They can. They can talk to him anytime. All you do is hit a button and it goes to him.
Lamar Jackson's a cheat code then, because he's just juking people.
They shouldn't. I feel like that's a terrible way to try and do things because, like, you're just gonna have your quarterback all kinds of confused if you're trying to tell him what to do mid-play. I feel like they call the play and they unkey the mic.
That would be like
either quarterbacks covering the ear holes,
so
they can hear the play being called.
Oh, I thought they're trying to like be like, "Don't talk to me right now." I'm just but I think that'd be great. Like if you just have a code, like if we just say like a code word, and that code word means like there's a guy about to hit you from behind where you can't see him, and automatically you just juke the hell out of him.
That was a bad.
Give me all ideas. Oh, they called PI on that.
It looks like good defense. We'll see the replay.
All right, we got Dan Arnold, who's done nothing as well. Really?
That's not PI. That's just good. That's just good defense.
Oh, eject him! Oh, eject him! He did that. No, he did the thing after. That's a 15-yard taunting penalty.
I guess he is holding on to the arms.
But did you see him do that little like taunting thing after? That should be 15 yards compared to what we seen last week.
Yeah. Tell the refs of the Cowboys game. What was this? Tony Corrente? Tony's got him by name. Tony hates that dude now.
There was a guy who got a flag for doing this, Mike. It was just this. A little head nod and a little flex like this. He went, ugh. And he got a flag for that. But this guy did a whole arm motion thing. That's not a flag? See, that's what I'm telling you. The Chargers are not going to win Super Bowls because the refs have this kind of power. If that was a Chargers player, that's 15 yards. The other way.
Exactly.
Because they don't want the Chargers to win no games.
Throw it. Oh, I wanted to see the double
What
pass.
was that, DJ Moore? Sorry.
Bad.
DJ Moore. More of what?
More of this? More of the Raiders.
See, he's a Raiders fan. Like, he likes them even when they're bad, like the past 50 years or whatever. He's liked them.
Yeah.
Even back then.
Never quit on your team. How about that? I do have Steelers stuff on today. because I just got done with the flag football game.
How'd
Go
you do?
Steelers.
I'm not allowed to talk about it.
Aw, that bad?
No, we won, but I got thrown out.
Oh,
I got thrown out.
how? Did you fight somebody? How do you get thrown out of a flag football game?
Arguing with the referees.
Passionate coach.
Oh, okay. I was like, you can't get hit for the hit because you can't hit
Hey, look.
flag football.
We have 40 seconds left. I'm up 12-3. We run a couple plays. I go, how much time's left? He goes, 45 seconds. You just said there was 40 seconds. I ran 3 plays. And now there's 45 seconds. And so then they call the penalty, and then they took the ball, turnover on downs, and gave it to the team with like 50 seconds on the clock. And
What penalties add time?
so he says, the referee tells me, he goes, hey, I go, what are you guys doing here? I go, now all of a sudden you guys are going to call penalties today? And he goes, one more word out of you and you're out of the game. I go, oh, you're going to throw me out of the game? You don't even know how much time's left on the clock. How are you going to throw me out of the game?
that was the line. That was the puncher.
Yeah.
No.
My wife's on my ass, so I'm grounded now.
No, Joe, what you got to do is, this is something I learned. And what you got to do is if they say something like that, one more thing, then I'll be like, oh, you want one more thing? I just storm in the middle of the field or wherever I'm at and just start going crazy on him and be like, look at this idiot. The whole crowd. This ref's an idiot. And then and then you want to throw me out? I'm going to get my money's worth. Throw me out.
Yeah,
the players have to grab you. The players will grab you and be like, coach, it's all right. We're cool. And you're just like fighting it off, like breaking tackles and stuff, running out. You know what I'm saying? So anyway.
I just get too passionate. Like, they're little kids. They're 7 and 8-year-olds. But I see how much hard work they put in. And, and same thing in the NFL. When a referee makes a bad call, you know how hard these guys are working. You know what I mean?
But they're getting paid millions. Your kid's not getting paid millions. You got to fight for them kids.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not getting paid. I ain't getting paid nothing.
That's what I'm saying. If I was in the NFL, I could lose every game. Just pay me that. Christian McCaffrey said $91 million as a signing bonus. Yeah, pay me that. And I'll sit on the sidelines like Christian McCaffrey all day. Benanucci.
I have missed the game. What happened to Christian McCaffrey?
Popped his hammy.
He's an idiot.
You saw it pop in the slow-mo video. You see his hammy pop.
So he's done.
He's probably done for at least a month, maybe six weeks.
Somebody just sent me a trade offer for him.
I did.
Accept it.
Oh no! I didn't send a trade offer for him.
No. They were offering me Christian McCaffrey, and I was like, damn, this is a damn good deal. Christian McCaffrey, all right.
I would accept it, unless it's crazy. But you'll get him.
He's gonna be out for a while.
He's gonna come back around playoffs if he just pulled his hammy. Now, if it's worse than that, he's done. But
I don't know. How's my guy doing? Dan Arnold, did he do anything today?
He has 1 catch for 10 yards, I think.
Killing it.
Well, Tremble's the guy that's actually the tight end to have today.
Yeah, they're going to Tremble. He has a touchdown.
So, what we said on our Instagram is that Houston gives up a lot of yards of tight ends. We didn't know which one was going to have it, but that's good. Other than that, Sam Darnold looking good, huh?
Yeah, Cook says 10 points.
Damn, that's not enough.
I'll take it. He's my wide receiver 3, so I'll take it.
No, wide receiver 3 need to get 18 or above.
Mike
need it.
He's probably on track to get like 15 because they're gonna be throwing the rest of the game. What's up, Joe?
Yeah,
why are you putting that Raider stuff on? The Raider hate on you.
What are you talking about? I'm wearing a
background.
It says right there, Raiders maybe 2-0, but Joe Morley still sucks.
I just noticed that. That's kind of weird.
Is that like something happened right there, or?
I don't know. I just noticed that. I didn't know that was up.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's actually pretty cool. How'd they paint that on the wall? Well, I didn't even know.
That's why I like Jay.
My bad.
Mike, it looks like you have Sam Darnold's hair right now. Looks like you have orange hair, like the orange.
Yeah, the lighting's bad, huh? I don't know why I can't get it right.
What the?
Let's go, Chuba Hubbard.
Chuba Hubbard.
Chuba Hubbard. I've never seen him.
Oh, way to react by Darnold.
You got a pick?
No, it bounced 3 times, Jay. Is that a pick? Right off the one hop?
No, once I realized it wasn't a handoff, it was a play action. I just looked down back at you guys, and when I looked up, and you were excited. Texans guy had the ball in his hand, so I was like, oh, pick.
I don't think he's coming back. He said, guys, any chance Andrew Luck can make a comeback, or is he out of the league for too long? I think he would be good with Miami.
If Tyler Henneke could play in the NFL, and Christian McCaffrey could play in the NFL, and Ben DiNucci could play in the NFL, then yes, Andrew Luck can still play in the NFL if he chooses. The problem is he probably doesn't want to.
He could come back, but if he wants to come back, he needs to come back now, like this week. I don't think he can even wait another season because I know he's still in his early 30s, but as he approaches his mid 30s, working his way back in, he's just gonna get hurt again. That's too hard to do. But if he wants to come back, he's got to do it now and play for like 5 years and retire again. That's what he probably could do. You have to come back and probably play for the Colts, honestly. So they probably have rights to his contract also.
He's 32. He ain't coming back.
Yeah, he ain't coming back.
Now DJ Moore's hurt.
Yeah, they need to go ahead, score, and sit everyone. No, kick the field goal. This is dumb. Oh,
Chuba Hubbard. Let's go, Chuba Hubbard.
A field goal makes it a 2-possession game in the fourth quarter, and they're going for. Yeah, they're not going.
Ooh.
Chuba.
So have the Texans impressed you guys this year? The Texans?
No.
Yeah, I like the Texans though. I've always liked the Texans. I think they're good.
We all thought they were gonna get blown out. Mike, come on.
Yeah, well, I didn't know that all the Panthers star players are gonna get hurt.
That's facts because they were actually doing good when Christian McCaffrey was in, and then he got hurt, and then it just went down.
Thanks for getting me my prize pick before you went down, DJ.
I haven't even checked mine. Prize picks, huh? What is prize picks?
Prize picks. Over under selections application, and you can actually join in with us. Use code Warzone for your initial deposit, and Prize Picks is actually going to double it up to $100.
What? Are you for real?
Yeah, PrizePicks.com. Double. So if you put in 100, they're going to give you $200 to play with.
You are out of your mind.
$200. Let's start. Prize Picks. Prize Picks. Prize Picks. Prize Picks. Code Warzone with your initial deposit.
Well, Mike, I'm going to sign them now before they change their minds and realize that that's too crazy of a deal for them to give to people.
Yeah, everyone, rush to your phones, rush to your computers, and do it.
If you're just tuning in right now, they're probably like, what the hell was that? And how cheesy of acting was that? But I give it a 10.
Okay. I'll take a 10.
That was pretty good acting. That acting is better than Christian McCaffrey's ability to not get injured.
It was better than Ben Affleck as Batman.
Jay, why don't you explain to everyone why you're so upset about Christian McCaffrey getting injured?
Oh, it's not at this point. I'm not even upset about it anymore. I will explain why I was upset though. But at this point, it's just funny to me that Christian McCaffrey is so terrible and he can't ever stay healthy. But no, because 3 years in a row, Christian McCaffrey has messed me up in fantasy football on at least one team. And this year he's messed me up on at least, I would say, 4 teams maybe. So 3 years in a row, this man just sucks. Like, he's good for a little bit, for like a week, and then he's just terrible. And I was worried because Joe Mixon did that last year. So hopefully Joe Mixon can stay healthy for the whole year and not be Christian McCaffrey-esque. We'll see what happens.
So what's the load that you sent out to Max and Juan for this terrible run?
I sent Justin Fields. Who's the other running back I sent?
QB league, by the way, everyone.
Justin Fields, Joe Mixon, AJ Brown, and tight end Logan Thomas.
For Christian McCaffrey.
Yeah, for Christian McCaffrey and
we got to play with for 1 quarter.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Jay. I don't mean to laugh, but
no, it's funny. It is actually very funny because he does it all the time. And
why couldn't this happen to you last week when you played me?
Yeah, that's actually what makes it funnier. That my team's now the worst by far roster-wise because I've been on the bad end of like at least 4 trades this season, and the one time that I do good is against Mike on the mic.
Is that
one win?
That's the worst thing in fantasy. Is like when you make a trade and like the next week somebody gets hurt. Or
the next day,
the trade even processes it gets hurt. But holy crap! Hey, but you're not later. Jay, I got some pain too. Right now I'm 4 out of 5 on my prize picks, and the only thing that killed me was Christian McCaffrey.
Me too. Oh, hey, yeah, you're late. So let me put these images up for you really quick. Look at this. We're good to go, Joe. Just Christian McCaffrey on the top of that one. I'm like, hey, let me just have a back one just in case David Johnson doesn't want to catch a football. Let's go here and let's sub that in. Let's sub in Brandon Cooks and DJ Moore. And then Christian McCaffrey still is on that one too. Because why? Because I like a guy that doesn't like me or anybody that has him in fantasy.
Yeah.
Christian McCaffrey every year. Next year, you know what's going to happen next year, Joe? And I know this is going to happen for sure, Joe. I'm calling it out now. I'm going to draft Christian McCaffrey in at least 4 leagues next year. At least. Hopefully more. Hopefully 8.
I remember when people laughed at me, Mike, mock draft Mondays when I told you that Derrick Henry should be the number 1 overall pick in fantasy football?
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate everyone's hate on Derrick Henry as far as his fantasy value this year because it allowed him to slide to me at like the 4th or 5th pick.
I got him at 6 in 2 leagues, and that is – I'm loving it.
Robbery.
I got him at 7 in the war of attrition, and then I traded him to you.
I know. That was perfect.
But I had
to.
I had to trade him. So, I mean, unless you want to trade him back, I got like some quarterbacks, Daniel Jones. What else you want?
No. Hey, well, Joe, I have 4 quarterbacks right now. It's just that none of those 4 quarterbacks are for sure to play on Sunday. So
None of them.
None of them are for sure to play at all in week 3. So hopefully, I think one of them will. That's why I have so many of them. I don't have Fields.
Oh, you traded Fields away. I forgot. My bad.
Yeah, for Christian McCaffrey.
No.
I have Hudley.
Oh, he's okay. Good. I've got Cooks. I want all this garbage time money, baby. I've got him in 2 leagues.
Cooks.
I cannot.
He need him in the back.
Timothy, I love that punter. Mike and I saw him when he got drafted. What was his name, Mike?
Johnny
Presley
Hecker.
Harvin. No. Oh.
Harvin, right?
Presley Harvin. He's a beast, dude.
I remember the Hall of Fame game.
Joe, remember in the Hall of Fame game, he dropped 3 like on the 5-yard line or closer. Yeah. And one was like super short, and it somehow like perfectly bounced to the 1-yard line. Mills is not looking good.
I'd rather have all 4 of my quarterbacks now.
Tony told me it was spicy when I took the under 205 yards or whatever it was for Mills today. You know where Mills looked good, though? In our Madden simulation tournament. Remember when
he went off? He went off in the Madden simulation tournament.
I'd rather have all 4 of my quarterbacks than Davis Mills.
I do need Mills to complete 6 more passes for my prize pick.
Well, there's one.
Christian Cooks. I mean, Brandon.
What do you have?
Again, keep it going to Cooks, baby.
Let's go, Cooks. That's the silver lining right now. Fantasies. Cooks and DJ Moore have been eating low key.
High key.
Well, I think Moore had like 19 points last time I checked. That's not great, but it's.
Cooks got 7 points on this drive.
Oh, wow. He's eating it. He got
drive alone.
Yeah.
Let's go, Cooks. We need a touchdown from Cooks, though. That's what we really need right now. Let's go, Cookie.
I've got like a big matchup against one of the higher scoring teams in another league, too, that I got Cooks in. So let's go. Touchdown for Cooks right here.
Oh, Akins drops it. Come on, Akins. What are you doing with your life?
Man, you're a vet in this league, bro.
Hey, was Robson on here earlier?
Yeah, he was. It was good.
Was he loving that Sam Darnold?
He was. He was playing terrible. I was just playing. No, he didn't want no Jets talk. He's like, no Jets talk.
He had a
Robson,
not to talk about the Jets.
Yeah, and I kept putting the comments up that were like about the Jets, and he's like, "Who let you put comments up, Jay?"
Who gave me that? Who gave you that access, huh?
That's exactly what he said. Brandon Cooks, let's go.
That's 8 points on this drive. Every one of those. I don't care if it's 1 yard. They all count as a point for me, baby.
Let's go, Cooks.
Remember when the Texans used to only throw it to DeAndre Hopkins? Now they just throw it to Cooks.
I'm cool with it. I just need him to stay healthy and keep doing this all year. Yeah, he's an absolute steal in the Warzone of attrition. I don't know what round I got him in, but I'm sure he's like a 5th round pick who's putting a wide receiver 1 number so far this year. Thank you, Clock Management. This is a long one. I'll read it for you guys. Hey, guys. So I currently have Herbert. Would you ride the Rocky way with him this year or go after Hurts if I could get him in a 1-for-1? A person in my league has him on his bench. Any thoughts? I would rather Hurts.
Do it 1-for-1.
I don't think I would do it 1-for-1. Yeah, I think Herbert still holds more value than Hurts. So I wouldn't do it 1-for-1, but I might think about either proposing like a running back and Hurts for Herbert, or just trying to get Hurts and just playing him until Herbert gets out of this funk. Herbert's not playing bad by any
If
means.
you can feel the need at another position and get Hurts and somebody else to fill that hole, then you think about it. But 1 for 1, no, I wouldn't do it. It was in that same predicament this morning in my league, in my own personal league. I have Jalen Hurts, and I offered Jalen Hurts in a deal for Justin Herbert. That's funny that he brings that up.
What a twist.
The guy denied it, but I offered him some good players, and he said no. But
Yeah,
you got to find out like that, if that guy has Jalen Hurts on his bench, who's starting for him?
Yeah, he probably doesn't need Herbert. He probably doesn't want Herbert.
That's what I'm saying. He probably doesn't want Herbert, so he must have somebody else if Hurts is on his bench.
Herbert's not playing bad, Timothy, or that was Michael. Sorry, Michael. My name's Michael also. Mike on the mic. Michael, chap.
Oh, wait, Mike stands for Michael? That's like sort of like a nickname?
Well, my last name's Michaels, Jay.
Oh, we both have the last name for first name thing.
Oh, yeah.
So you're Michael Michaels?
No, my first name is not Michael.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Michaels. It's not Michael Michaels. My parents would have questions to answer if that was my name. But
my name is Matthew, so if I have a son and name him Matthew, he'd be Matthew.
Are you down to do it?
I think if I have like a wife thing, it'd have to be like a discussion for sure. I don't know.
She'd probably deny it.
I don't know. I don't know her
like
yet.
Seems like a big X.
We'll see.
I've only had one wife though, so I mean.
Yeah, there's billions of girls. I'm sure that there's at least like 18 girls in the world that would say yes to that, at least, if not more. Billions of people.
This is why I love doing streams with you, Jay, because you just completely got me lost. I was about to say, Michael Herbert has not been playing bad by any means. He just hasn't been getting in the end zone. The Chargers' red zone offense has a problem right now. That's what's been going on. It's not that he's playing bad. Don't look at the interceptions. 2 of the 3 interceptions were like circumstantial or just like amazing plays made on the ball that any quarterback's throwing to pick there. Herbert has been good yards-wise. Yeah, exactly. I think he's 3rd in the league yards. We know that Derek Carr's first. You don't have to say it. I think he's like 3rd in the league in yards. 18 a week. Yeah, he's hopefully going to do better. He's supposed to be like a 25-point guy every week.
Hey, he'll do better.
Shitty fantasy trades have already started to flow in my league.
Because
Christian McCaffrey, there's somebody for Dawson Knox, Cephas, Hardman, Philip Lindsay, and Madison. Come on, man. Don't be that guy in your fantasy league to go do that shit.
I'm not trading CMC though. I'm putting it. I mean, unless I get offers that are really good, then I'm sure. But I'm not sending any trades out for CMC. Why? You might ask. Because I don't care. That's why, Mike. That's why.
Why you ask? Because I don't care. That's it. That's good. Hey, I like that one.
I forgot that I have a trade in another league where I'm acquiring CMC.
No, you aren't. No, you didn't.
Yeah, I forgot. I sent Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, and Mike Davis for CMC.
You're talking about me. Oh,
it's in a family league, but it's like pending. It's a pending trade, so I can veto it now. Like I just voted against my own trade.
You're one of the. That's dirty, dude. That's dirty. That's dirty. Call the other friends and be like, "Hey, veto this trade." We turn vetoes off. Like in my league, if nobody accepts it, within the hour that trade's pushed through. Unless they play on Thursday night, then you can't do that. But trade should be pushed through pretty quick.
Oh, it was Kareem Hunt, Justin Jefferson, and Mike Davis, not Jamar Chase.
Is Chuba a free agent in the war of attrition?
No,
there's no way.
Yeah, it's too good. I'll tell you this though, Joe Mixon and Derrick Henry are taking me to championships in other leagues, and I had that combination in this league, and I completely fumbled the bag to make a fun
Joe
trade.
Mixon ain't taking you nowhere.
It's for a fun trade, Joe. See, this is Joe. I like making fun trades. I don't care about winning. I just want to make fun trades.
Me too. I love trading.
And that was a fun trade.
I think I've already made. Well, we made one big trade in ours, right? I send out trades every day, just if people accept it or not.
I literally would
That's
trade
ever.
everyone on my team at all times except for Derrick Henry because he's my favorite player in the NFL probably. Besides Tom Brady and Russell Wilson.
All those guys. I've been keeping a tally. I've already made 13 trades in the first 2 weeks across 5 different leagues.
This league that we're in is the only tradable league that I have. So this is the only league I can even make trades in. So if not,
I traded Rojo in our league and then acquired Rojo in our league.
Yeah,
Wow.
that's fun. It's fun to do that, Mike.
He's always just like an extra. It's thrown into deals.
Let's
There's
go, Hubbard.
Yep, looks good.
Yes,
Looks
Hubbard. Finally, a running back on the Panthers that could do something with their lives.
good. He's ruled out with hamstring.
I just read a tweet that made me laugh a bit.
You're welcome, Tony Tucker.
I just read a tweet too. That's also really funny. Is it the same tweet?
I don't know. This one says the Christian McCaffrey injury is exactly why you should never hold your fantasy draft before week 4.
That's what I was saying. From James Bolstered or whatever his name is.
Yeah.
It's
So
same
true.
tweet. That's crazy. It was on our phones at the exact same time.
So true. Well, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna join a league for sure. Like on Tuesday, it's gonna be like a week 4 league or whatever. And I'm gonna draft Christian McCaffrey still because that's just how I feel. I'm gonna draft him still, like in the 5th round or
overall,
something. No.
Draft
but
all
if I
100 players just to
There-
troll.
there should be a guy that does that. Like I got J.K. Dobbins, I got Travis Etienne, I got CMC, I got a squad this year. Like
Yeah.
Cam Akers is in my backup, he's my flex.
I mean, Michael Thomas is my wide receiver 1.
Yeah, take Michael Thomas. We got T.Y. Hilton is balling out in week 3. Rashad Bateman, rookie of the year. A bunch of players. Sad, actually. Let's go DJ Moore, please. No! Did you see that? Bro, DJ Moore, fire
that
him.
was a big one. I have
Fire him.
I'm rooting for him.
Fire
also.
DJ Moore. Just get rid of this whole Panthers team, bro.
Well, I should check and make sure he's not any teams I'm playing against also. Because I made that mistake last week of rooting for Lamar Jackson, and then I realized he didn't get me enough points to win in Warzone Attrition, and he did get enough points in another league to beat me by 1 point. So I needed him to score less than, I think, 35 to win a league, and he scored 36.
37.
I needed him to score more than 38 to win Warzone. He
Yeah.
scored 37, the little 2-point window in between where I lose both.
Yeah. Bad bet. Bad beat or whatever they call that.
Just awful luck with Lamar Jackson, back-to-back weeks.
Oh, there's Dan Arnold gets you that.
And Darnold's had a lot of time.
Yeah, he's a timey guy.
Oh, I have the Panthers defense. Mills, want to throw a pick?
One throw.
None of that. I didn't even know I had the Panthers defense.
Oh, DJ Moore, what are you doing, bro? This whole Panthers team. Hey, Felke on here. I have the Cowboys now better than the Panthers. So there you go, Felke. I like the Cowboys a lot more than the Panthers.
My Devontae Adams deal has officially went through. It is time to put him.
I thought you traded Adams for CMC.
No. I have a super squad.
Me and Tony Tucker, yeah.
You want to hear this lineup? I've made 4 trades in this league. This lineup is Tom Brady at quarterback, Derrick Henry and Aaron Jones at the running backs, and David Montgomery in the flex, Stephon Diggs and Devontae Adams as the wide receivers, and Logan Thomas as the tight end.
You won when you said Tom Brady, so I'd stop listening after that.
Yeah, I mean, that's championships already. You get greatness on the team immediately.
That's no, that team is really good. But Tom Brady, yeah, that's the guy.
Just all trades, wheeling and dealing.
Damn, get that crap out of here.
Wheeling,
I
dealing.
would like a rematch with the Raiders with the Steelers' full defense. Get out of here. Okay, I like a rematch with the Raiders 100% too. Come on.
Here we go.
Injuries happen. It's not the Raiders' fault the Steelers suck and don't have depth. Use the salary cap correctly.
Joe Morley wants a rematch of the Brad Johnson Buccaneers or whatever team that
Yes,
was.
I do. Actually, I do, yeah.
For a Super Bowl. Be like, double or nothing.
Every team deals with injuries. Every team. The Panthers are winning right now. Is there an excuse that should they lose the now and be like, I wish we would play you guys again if we had Christian McCaffrey at 100%.
Dang. Shots fired.
Hey, I didn't know Steeler fans cried this much until this game now.
I knew that.
They're taking that loss to the Raiders bad. Like, hey,
they're like the most crybaby fan base. And that's like Twitter knows that. Twitter, like, oh my goodness. Pittsburgh fans on like actual Pittsburgh Steelers fans, not people that just like them like when they're good, like but like actual fans that are like they always are crying like on Twitter like every week basically. So yeah.
And then look, I'm sitting here with Pittsburgh stuff on. Hey, but have I showed you guys this shirt?
Haskins.
That's right, baby.
Team Haskins all the way. If you
I like some Steelers.
If you guys like Haskins, smash the like button. If you don't like Haskins, smash the like button.
All right, if Chuba Hubbard, if he gets a touchdown right now, it might make up for Christian McCaffrey being like Robson say, a moron.
I'd rather throw it to DJ Moore, honestly.
I would love for DJ Moore touchdown, but if we can't get that, Chuba Hubbard.
You want to see my key players in the pregame show that I brought up?
Well, you had the key players?
Christian McCaffrey, who got hurt, and Davis Mills, who's stinking it up. That's the key players for me. What a good take, right?
I love it. Oh, DJ Moore and Chuba on the field. Chuba, Luba.
Gotta go to one of them. Watch, you're going to go to Ian Thomas.
Brian Boyd, String Bean, Robbie
Let's
Anderson.
Promotion.
Bro, I'm tired of these garbage receivers. DJ Moore, Marquez Valdez-Scantling, Atkins. All you guys just drop balls. Why are they paying me to drop balls and get injured? Like, what's going on, bro?
I hope you got that for free.
No one could catch a football.
Yeah. He needs the string bean. Joe, I'll let you take the comments. My bad.
Wait, he said, I hope you got that for free. What is he talking about?
Your shirt, I'm pretty sure.
Hubbard.
Oh, I did get it for free, yes. Yes, I did. Because I coached the Steelers, like I was talking about. I coached flag football, and I coached the Steelers. And I refused it. The first game, I showed up in Dodger gear, and they were like, no, we're not doing that.
You're about to get vulture, Jay.
Nope. Goal line stop.
Wow, what a stop. He was like midair, and someone grabbed him by his back and threw him onto the ground.
Hey, Chris, Haskins is the next starting quarterback, and he'll be taking over for Big Ben by the end of this year.
Mason Rudolph and Josh Dobbs are better, but Josh Dobbs is out for the year, I think, so.
Steelers are going to pick up Cam.
And you know what? We know what Haskins does good too. He makes it rain.
He makes it right. I don't know what that means. It just sounds funny. I don't know what it means as regards to that guy.
He loves strip clubs.
Oh, him and James Harden, huh? Hanging out.
Remember he got in trouble last year during COVID with the Washington because he went to the strip club and stuff.
I'm gonna tell you something, Joe. I don't keep up with any Haskins news like ever.
You should.
So
Number 15 overall pick in the NFL draft.
Yeah.
Hey, did you guys see that news about Urban Meyer when he was talking to the Denver coach? He's like, every team is Alabama. Like,
yeah. Someone was like, "Oh, he's mad that they didn't schedule Purdue in this NFL season."
It is a crazy dynamic. Like he's going from having like 90% of his schedule be cookie teams to every team is a professional team, and you stand no chance against if you don't do everything perfect.
Yeah, even the worst team has 53 All-Stars.
Bro, how many touchdowns did Sam Darnold get?
That's some bullshit. You know why that's some bullshit? Because Justin Herbert was running away from a tackler, and they touched him, and they called his forward progress down. But Sam Darnold just stood there in the pile like this for 10 seconds, and they didn't call his forward progress down.
Hey, Mike, can you make me a cartoon like they just put up of Sam Darnold? He looked ripped right there. Can you get me like this? Like, have you seen it?
If you take the pictures.
You want it with the shirt or no shirt?
No shirt, please. That'll help me get the definition down. I'll put the shirt on after.
How fun would that be, Joe? How fun would it be just to be Sam Darnold just holding the ball like this, and then you have two different sides pushing you both ways, and you're just like.
How fun would it be to be one of those referees to be consistent and call that stop the forward progress? Because that's the definition of stop the forward progress.
Well, we know the referees. You can say suck, but they're just doing their job, which is whatever.
Mike, referees aren't that great.
But that's terrible because I literally have DJ Moore and Chuba Hubbard and CMC, and they all just suck because they can't catch a football. No, but you know what? It's not the ref's fault. It's not the ref's fault because if DJ Moore catches the ball and doesn't drop it off his hands and Chuba Hubbard doesn't drop it in the end zone, that's a touchdown and it doesn't matter. So I don't blame the refs. I blame stupid idiots like DJ Moore and Chuba Hubbard and CMC. You guys suck today.
Otherwise known as Jay's Fantasy Football Team.
Whoa! Ba-da-da-bum.
And I never like really get this worked up over fantasy football to like to be like, yo, you're an idiot, but you're dropping wide open passes all game. Like I just can't hold it any longer. Like, no, you know what
I
makes me mad?
I want that belt more than any fantasy championship I've ever wanted.
Oh, that's definitely not true. I definitely want other leagues to win more. But anyway, but I do want to win that belt too, though. But let me tell you something, Mike. DJ Moore, what makes me mad about this is not that my fantasy team is going to suffer a little bit because DJ Moore can't catch a football, even though he's a professional, and CMC gets hurt and Chuba Hubbard can't catch a football. What really makes me upset is that these guys are getting paid millions of dollars. Like, give me that money because I could do that. I could go and drop it. I'll do one bet. I won't even drop it. I will not even run the route correctly. I won't even get near the ball. It'd be the same thing, same outcome. I just get covered the entire time. Like, just not even. They can leave me open, and I will still won't run the route correctly. And then what's the difference?
Well, I'll tell you what.
Exact thing.
No one will draft you in fantasy, so you won't be disappointing anybody. It'd be better.
Exactly. It'd be better than having these bums on my team. DJ Moore. It should be DJ Less.
DJ Les Stickums needs a grip boost.
Yeah, he's like mad. You need to put like boosts on him and badges and like add him for one game. So it's like he can finally catch an open pass.
I mean, he does have like 10 catches for 150 yards, but
it's not enough. It's not
we're
enough.
We're complaining about this one a ton.
We want a touchdown. We don't care about. We want a touchdown, Mike.
You're about to see one from Brandon Cooks on this drive.
Chuba Hubbard had a touchdown. Why? How many points? If Chuba Hubbard gave me at least 18 points this week, I'll be okay. Chuba Hubbard, you'll be fine in my book. If he has 18 points right now.
He does not.
He didn't though.
Chuba Hubbard.
Chuba Hubbard.
Chuba.
Wish said it was Chuba. I said it was Chuba, and you're saying it's Chuba. I don't know what's going on with his name. Taylor, Tyler, Chuba, irrelevant players that wouldn't even matter if good players didn't get hurt. But
what?
All right.
It does. He has 9 carries for 40 yards, so that's what? 1 point per every 10, right? So that's 4 points at least. Does he have any receptions?
He has at least one reception because he had that on my team earlier.
He dropped a touchdown pass.
Yeah, I
he
know.
did drop.
Just a reminder.
He has 3 receptions for 27 yards, so you're looking at
another 5 points.
11 points.
79. 9
points. 11 points.
If you're playing PPR, 9 points at least.
Jeez, yeah, what a bum.
But you're not playing it, like unless you're playing in some weird league like we are.
I have him in like a few leagues, which is cool because at least he kind of like gives me some points where Christian McCaffrey doesn't. So that's fine. I'm not mad about that. But I wish he would have gave me like 20 points this week. That would have been great.
There's been some bad plays by Davis Mills.
Here's what's going to happen, Mike. Davis Mills is going to go down for a touchdown. And then they're going to run the ball.
They just showed a shit ton of Panthers defensive highlights, but my Panthers D doesn't have very many points.
I don't know. But Davis Mills needs to score a touchdown so he can hand the ball to Chuba Hubbard, and he can run down the field for a 75-yard touchdown and give me some fantasy points.
6 points.
How much fab would you spend for Hubbard? From this game, not very much. But if I didn't see this performance, oh yes, oh no. Anyway, Chuba Hubbard, I would have spent like 100 on him.
I would spend if you need a running back, spend what you need.
I spend all of it
because he is now going to be a number 1 running back on a team, and he will get the carries. He did great in the preseason, or he did good enough. So he's going to get the carries. He's going to get the touches. So if you're going to spend your fab, you're going to spend your fab on him, and you do what you need to. Like, because I don't want to tell you to spend 100, and then somebody gets them for 110.
Yeah,
go all out. Go all out.
Well,
oh my gosh, they can't even snap the ball.
He's playing the Houston Texans, and he has 9 fantasy points.
Yeah, but in like half of football, he wasn't even like the guy going into it.
Oh, he wasn't practicing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's going to be better.
Practice? We talking about practice, Mike?
Yeah, I need you to put together one of these scenarios for me. I have the Panthers.
Not the game. Oh,
Panthers defense. Davis Mills here on 3rd and long, throws a pick 6. So that way the Texans get the ball back, and he throws it to Cooks.
Brandon Cooks for a touchdown right now.
I'll take that too.
Nope, not even close. 1 yard gain to tight end. A 1 yard gain.
They better go for it.
16.
There's 2 possessions. If they score, yeah, they got to go for it.
How many yards did he coach you? You need 16. I'm going to get 1 now, and then I'm going to get 15.
I don't know why you take the check down on 3rd and 16.
Oh, my goodness. Davis Mills.
You're kind of hoping
what's going on with the NFL?
Get some empty space or something?
to the tight end, who I love. I'm glad he threw it to him, but he's on my team as well. But why? If you want to win a game, it makes sense. If you want my fantasy team to have one more point, then yeah, it's great. But shaking my head, Mike on the mic. All right, let's go. He's probably gonna throw to Brandon Cooks for 12 yards and turnover on downs.
What are you doing, Mike?
Infinite loop of time. There you go, Mike. That's the scenario. He's throwing it to Cooks for 10 yards, short of the first down, turnover on downs. Boom.
Yeah, but then the game's over, so that's not what we want.
I thought the Panthers defense, the turnover, doesn't they do something or no?
Not on downs. It has to be a pick or
fourth down.
fumble or something. We need a strip sack for a return for a touchdown. That'd be perfect.
Isn't a fourth down stop
Sack.
like a point?
I get the forced fumble, the fumble recovery, and the touchdown. That would be like a 10-point play right there.
You want big points. That's why you didn't want one.
Or Brandon Cooks.
Hey, here's a little bit of advice for you fantasy football players out there. Don't go after CMC, right? Go to the team that just lost CMC.
Cooks.
Hey, what did I tell you, Mike?
Try to take another star player from them and send them a running back instead. So they're going to think that they're hurting that running back. You send them a running back and maybe a mixture or something, and you get a better like wide receiver or tight end or whatever you need. You upgrade somewhere else. Don't go for the running back because that guy knows that he's hurting at the running back position, and he don't want to give up CMC because he still has a little bit of value in him, and he's going to treat him like a first-round pick. No, go in there and take something else and give him another running back. Let him keep CMC.
Hey, J-Fly, you want to talk trades?
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah,
I'll
send you Rojo for a receiver.
I'd rather not have Rojo though anymore.
You're hurting for running backs right now, man. CMC.
I'm not hurting for running backs. I got a lot of running backs. I got Derrick Henry and I got Javion Hawkins, my guy J-Hawk. If Darrell Henderson doesn't play this week, which might happen, I hope he does though. I have Henderson in so many other leagues. So I hope Henderson plays. But if Henderson doesn't, it's J-Hawk season in LA. I said that with Tyson Williams and y'all laughed at me. So
the LA running backs are cursed. You don't want those boys. You want Rojo.
J-Hawk, baby. And then if Henderson plays, which I hope he does,
all right,
I hope
I'll cut you a deal. I'll send you.
I got
Kareem
Damon
Hunt.
Williams.
I'll send you Kareem Hunt.
No, I got Damon Williams. I like Williams over everyone we just talked about.
You don't know a good deal when it hits you in the face, J-Fly.
Exactly. I'm trying to help your running back situation here, like Joe Morley just said.
You're trying to do exactly what Joe Morley just said.
I'm gonna send you Nick Chubb, right? I'm gonna send you Nick Chubb and Mike Williams.
Ooh.
Okay, you
for
ready
Justin
for this?
Jefferson? He's doing it. We're doing it.
You can give me Justin Jefferson.
Mike.
I don't know. I'm just
that sounded good. That sounded good to me. I'll do it right now.
Of course it sounded good to you, because what am I getting? Nothing.
It's like that deal, that 7-team deal you guys sent me, and I was giving up like 2 good players, and I was getting $25 back or something.
My goal is to one day pull a trade off with everybody in the league.
That would be awesome.
Let's do it right now.
16-team deal of just everything.
I don't know how Mike will put up a graphic, but let's do it.
Yeah, Mike would have to make the graphic for that because I am not that great at it.
I think you could do it.
Shut up, Mike.
Shut up, Mike.
I just didn't want to. I was trying to be. Let's see.
Let's see. Who can we get? Justin Jefferson for. Mike has no running backs that I want, so let's not even. Sorry, Mike. Austin Eckler.
Eckler, you drafted him.
But you're not. That's so funny. But I don't think you're gonna get rid of Austin Eckler though. That's the thing. Like he's a Charger.
Well, I did. I actually want to trade him in week 1, and no one wanted him, so I kept him, and now I'm happy I kept him.
I've been one. I love Austin. Yeah, I'd give you Justin Jefferson for Austin Eckler.
No.
Yeah, see, I know. I see. That's why I'm
not even close. They're kneeling. Boring. At least they throw it to Cook one more time to give him that 20-point bomb that I just dropped on Joe Scurto and turn up the Jets.
Joe Scurto.
Oh, want something funny, Mike? Prize picks. Sam Darnold, 6.5 rushing yards.
He didn't get it.
So, yeah, he had 6 first quarter, 6 yards for a touchdown. Then he had a yard right there. That's 7 yards, right, for the second touchdown. Now he's taking knees. He's not going to get 6. He's going to have like 6 or 5. He's not going to have 6.5.
They just sent PJ Walker out there to knee.
What are you talking about?
He has 14.
He has 13 yards rushing.
Yeah, we're good. We're in the green. I have that one. That's why
I was like, I have that one, and I'm like, I already counted that one as a win.
David Hill do it.
Davis Mills probably do anything that you want him to do if it's for.
I'm up by 25 at the end of this game on bid fantasy shot callers. I had DJ Moore and Dan Arnold tonight.
Damn it, Davis Mills.
I don't know who this guy is, but shout out to Team Bo.
Bow down, sucker. Bow down, sucker.
How do you spell the word Bo?
That's my second team.
No, it's
Wait,
not.
Bo. How do you spell the word Bo? Is that B-O-W, not Bo?
That's Shake Back Media's team.
Wait, but how do you spell the word Bo now? Now I'm confused. That's not
Bow.
Bo. How do you spell the word Bo?
Just B-O.
I thought B-O-W was bow tie.
B-O.
How do you spell bow tie? B-O, that's it? I thought it was a W for some reason.
I have no idea.
Now I'm looking this up. This whole time I'm like, oh, this team Bo, like
broke my brain. My eye just started twitching.
Bo, what is Bo?
What
Yeah, Bo.
loser.
A tied knot with 2 lops and 2 loose ends. Yeah, a Bo. I was right. All right, I'm not tripping. So I'm playing this team, Team Bo, down sucker, and congratulations.
He just did the whole explanation and still said Bo.
Congratulations, Team Bo. You are going to get a W in the Warzone of attrition. You're beating me this week for sure because
it's Bo. He's like, all right, Bo.
Team Bo. You guys got it this week. Much love to Willie, I think. I think Bo is Willie, right? So Willie, good stuff on the dub.
Did you just say much love to Willie?
Isn't his name Willie? Isn't that Bo's name?
I don't know. I would never say much love to Willie.
Much love to free Willie. I don't know.
Either way, this game is over.
Yeah, it's been over.
This game is over. Albert, we'll answer this question for you right now. Albert Quinn, right? I hope I'm saying that. Got offered Ridley for Lockett. Would you accept it? I would. I actually would. Reason is because I've seen Lockett do this before, and Lockett has his big games. Yes, he does. But then there's games where he does nothing. Ridley is the number one. Lockett shares it with Metcalf, and they're going to get Metcalf more involved coming up. I don't know, Mike. Am I wrong on this? I would make the trade. I would trade, and if I would trade Lockett for Ridley. Me personally,
I would too.
I'm keeping Lockett.
I actually just took a deal Kittle for Ridley straight up.
For what?
I think Ridley, he's going to recover.
Yeah, Ridley.
I mean, I would draft Ridley over Lockett. Like, I would draft Ridley before I would draft Lockett. But people would draft Lockett before they draft Ridley. It's close, and I think right now you want Lockett, so I would keep Lockett right now. But week one, I would have.
No. This is the problem with the trading, Jay. This is why all your trades come out terrible.
Yes.
You got to trade at the peaks. You don't sell the stock when it's down on the fucking floor. You sell it when it's already up $20 from when you bought it.
No, I get that, but I think
Lockett is not going to consistently do this. He's putting up crazy numbers.
I don't know. I think Lockett could. I think him and Cup can both.
We've done this. There is no he's done this before where he's gone off for like a game or two and then disappeared for the rest of the season.
The Raiders have never been good until this year, and we're still saying that they're good. So it's the same thing.
No one's saying they're good. They're going to finish the season awful. That's what they do. This is nothing new, ladies and gentlemen.
He said no one's saying they're good. Joe just sits there quietly like, yeah, nobody's saying that.
No. All right. Well, I know you guys are tired. You guys got stuff to do with this. This was looked like it was fun.
1 sec.
Oh. Stop ripping off J-Fly.
I know. Every trade has been terrible. The one trade that I finally thought when people were like, oh, you got this a bad trade, same guy again, getting the bad trades. The one this time I finally was like, no, I think this time I wasn't sure. I thought maybe I did get about this. The one time I think, well, and with Mike's trade, where I was like, I didn't obviously lose it so bad because I got CMC and I got AJ Brown, but now I have neither. So
I just wanted to play this video because I finally made a good prediction this year for this Carolina Panthers versus Houston Texans Put me to sleep.
That
That's what
wasn't-
this game did.
This was a terrible game, but Sam Darnold played good because he's the only guy that wasn't hurt that actually did something, and everyone dropped his passes when they should have been touchdown passes. So, good job to Sam Darnold, #1 quarterback in the NBA. He is. He's the number one
What we got
quarterback in the
going
NBA.
on? What we got going on tomorrow?
That's a
Friday
fact.
Night Wars tomorrow?
I don't know. Do you want this beat down tomorrow, Mike?
No
He won
fear.
last week. He won
No
last
fear.
week,
You
Mike.
won last week. I let Jay
I
come
did.
in and do it.
No, I won last week.
Oh, Jay, who won?
I know for sure I won because you won because that matchup, the Cowboys matchup with the Chargers was terrible. It was just flags. It was flags all day. The Ravens game was amazing, and then everything else definitely Joe won because I just remember it was great and it was all good.
Yeah,
No. You got it confused. We do not go off of whoever was right. That makes too much sense. We go off of who the fans voted for, and I remember them all saying clean sweep.
Hold on, wait, no, hold on.
I
Get this
remember
clear.
people apologizing. Sorry, Jay. We wanted to give this to you because it's your first time on Friday Night
No.
Wars, but we just can't. That's
No,
what I
if
remember.
I'll tell you what, there was like 2 or 3 people that said I won, and then there was Phil K that said 3-0 Mike because I said something bad about the Cowboys, and that's what you're remembering is when Phil K said 3-0 Mike. because
I will
he can't stand the
give
Cowboys
you
too.
this trophy, Jay. But we're not going to do this one-letter bullshit. Joe doesn't get a trophy. You get one trophy. And you have won
All right.
one Friday Night Wars. Joe has still only won 18. I've won 20. So
I'll take it. I'll take the
No,
trophy.
how do you? Whatever. We'll discuss it off the air. Anyways, tomorrow we'll be live. Friday Night Wars. We'll be here. There's a lot of other stuff coming out tomorrow too. I believe the return of Cup of Joe comes tomorrow morning as well.
nuts and bolts.
The worst show on the network, Nuts and Bolts.
Nuts and Bolts is a great show. I guess it's a bad team. Doesn't mean it's not a good show.
Just remember these two things, ladies and gentlemen. They painted it on my wall. I'm so passionate about it.
And the stadium.
And the stadium, too. I wanted that for extra effect. I even told him to put the little sunlight coming through the stadium. You see? Oof, kind of bright. Okay.
I went 4 out of 5 on Prize Picks. I only missed Christian McCaffrey. Well, I'm good with it because I don't play the one that you have to get all 5 out of 5. What is it called? I play the one that you can get the 3 out of 5, 4 out of 5, 5 out of 5.
Flex
I
play.
play the flex play. I did good. I'll take the 4 out of the 5. It sucks that Christian McCaffrey got hurt for the second year in a row. If you have him in fantasy, do not panic. He should, if it's like Mike said, if it's a hamstring, he might be back for the playoffs. So just hold on a little bit. We got an extra week in the season as well, guys, so it's okay. But listen to offers. Don't turn down every single offer, but listen to offers, what you can get. But don't undersell them. Don't go make a panic trade just because somebody got hurt. So tomorrow, join us for all our stuff tomorrow. Make sure you guys hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Saturday morning, we got Fantasy Football Saturday. And then what is it? Speakeasy Fantasy Football on Saturday, and then my favorite show where we're killing it, guys, for last minute fantasy advice Sunday morning. Your fantasy football wake up call here on the Warzone. We kill it on that show. We have a great time Sunday morning. We all live on the West Coast. We wake up early to get on here, talk football, and just go crazy all day about football. So I love that show. Like that's a fun show. We answer a lot of stardom, sit-ems. We give you the inactives and all the stuff that you need to know for the last second to get your roster up to date, and it's fun. So we'll see you guys on Sunday. You guys ain't got anything else, Mike?
No, that's all. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. I appreciate you guys. Shout out to Timothy. Shout out to Fel K. Shout out to Chris Kyle, Albert, all you guys that have been here. Michael, Chap. We share the same name, buddy. Shout out to all you guys. Thank you for tuning in.
Raiders.
Yeah, go Raiders.
Woo!
Go Raiders.
Hit the music, but nobody hit the music. So
I'll hit the-
Panthers, you are terrible.
Wait, one sec, Joe. One sec. Let me make sure I got the right one. I played the wrong one in the beginning. All right, Joe, go ahead. Do the Raiders chant.